Hey, man, what's going on, Sports Talk Network family? Man, I ain't even see y'all sitting there. Hey, I was just talking to my boys. Y'all know Sports Talk Network put together 3 ways that you can interact with this football season even more. Yeah, they got the last man standing pool. Everybody that joins, they pick a team each week. If that team wins, you move to the next week. That team lose, you're simply out. But you only could pick that team one time, so you got to choose your team wisely. At the end of the season, there's a grand prize for the last man standing. The second way, they got the NFL Pick'em. Yeah, they give you 5 teams that you can pick every week. At the end of the season, they're going to add up your wins and losses. There will be a first place winner, a second place winner, and a third place winner. All cash prize. And the last way, NFL fantasy football. Everybody believe they can run a team. I hear people talking all day long. Hey, man, my team should have picked this player up. My team should have picked that player up. Well, this is your opportunity to show us that you know how to run a team. You'll get an NFL fantasy draft. You'll get the chance to pick the players you want on your team. Then you play in the season. At the end of the year, the best teams will battle it out to go to the Super Bowl. 2 teams in the Super Bowl play for first place. Team that lose gets second place. The 2 teams that lost in the semifinals battle out for third place. There will be a cash prize for first, second, and third place. Yeah, so how you join? Man, I'm glad you asked. It's easy. All you do is cash out $50, Sports Talk Network. Let us know what league you want to be in. Leave your name and your email address so we can get back in contact with you when it's time to set up the games. If you want all 3, cash app $150 to Sports Talk Network. Leave your name, email address, and simply say all 3. If you want to only be in 2, cash app $100 to Sports Talk Network. Let us know what 2 leagues you want to be in. Leave your name and email address so we can get back in contact with you. I believe everybody can win, but you can't win if you don't get in. So I'm going to be watching Sports Talk Network, greatest network on YouTube. Peace.
Now how you gon' act on you gon' be right back. Well, we gon' be right here. We gon' be right here. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to Welcome to DC. You know where you're at, the USA Cap. You're taking it slightly. I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act on you gon' be right back. Well, we gon' be right here. We gon' be right here. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC. DC, the home of Chuck Brown. Oh, you don't know the sound? Well, let me break it down. The G-O, the G-O, the M-A and B-O. See though, we've been pumping crank since an embryo, really though. It's the city where the people hold the power. And you can see 9 dimes every half an hour. Well, Luncheon and Joe is the lingo. And brothers rob, so ain't nobody rocking mink coats. Take your
Oh, shoot. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy D Free back at it again. I got my brother B3 in here. What's going on with you, B3?
Salute free. What's good with the people, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network. You finna get some work in. Hey, listen, the best sport in America, I have to say. I'm excited. Hey, free. Anytime we talking football, listen, it don't get no better than that.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's back today. Today, the first preseason game. We got the Hall of Fame game tonight. Detroit versus Arizona, I believe it is. Um, and is it Detroit versus? I think it's Detroit versus Arizona. I know Detroit is playing. I think they playing against Arizona, but that starts tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's 5 o'clock Pacific time, and that is 6 o'clock Central Time. I'm sorry. Yeah, 6 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock Central Time. 7 o'clock Central Time. But let's get into it. So B3, I don't think I ever asked you, what's your favorite team?
All right, so my favorite team. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got two teams. I got an AFC team and an NFC team. My AFC team is the Ravens, and my NFC team is the Commanders.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
you just like
So
me. That's how I got it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the Chargers and the Lions. Chargers and the Lions. I'm
okay,
the, I'm the same way. I got two NFL teams. I like the Ravens and I like the Commanders. But if it comes down to and they playing against each other, I'm going with the Commanders.
yeah,
Um,
that's the home team.
yeah, what's going on, Crush? What's going on, Quick? Appreciate y'all coming through. Um, but yeah, so we got the Chargers and the Lions tonight. I mean, the last time people saw the Lions, they got smoked against the Commanders in the playoffs. They
Mm.
lost. They lost big time. A lot of people had the Lions going to the Super Bowl. Um, they was the number one. They was the number one team in the NFC up until they played against Washington. What's going on, Dub? Right side. So the
Free,
Chargers.
what up? What up, Free? What up, B3?
What's good, fam?
The Chargers, they
You
they
all right?
that they that team that can't seem to get over the hump. They make it to the playoffs from time to time, but they can't seem to win a game in the playoffs.
Do
Um,
you do you feel like Derwin James is ever going to be able to get up out of the San Diego? Is he going to have to leave to win a championship? Because I think they pretty much. Uh, I mean, everybody else had left. Pretty much, Keenan left.
I mean, they could be. I mean, like I said, they one of those teams that for some reason they can't get over the hump. They can make it to the playoffs, but they can't seem to do anything once they get there. You have those teams that make it to the playoffs, and then once they get to the playoffs, it seems like the games get too big for them, and they can't seem to get over that hump. So I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe sometimes it does take you going to another team in order to conquer the goal that you want. You can't always win it with the team that you started out with. So
And
I
free,
don't know.
I gotta ask you. I don't know if you got a set schedule for the night, but I just got some questions for you. I don't. I mean, have you been hearing Shador Sanders? Um, I've been hearing he looked pretty decent. I'm not sure how many reps he's getting, but what have you heard out of the Browns camp on Shador?
I've been hearing. I mean, it's been up and down, but for the most part, he's been playing good. Um, They got they got they got Pickett as the number one as the quarterback one.
But he
Um
injured. But he got injured not too long ago.
oh, he did get it because I saw that he went down, but I wasn't sure if it was something that was going to keep him out.
I think it was
Um
an ankle. I don't think it's long term, but I know he is down right now, so he ain't
okay.
practicing.
Yeah, so but yeah, because they had named Pickett as the quarterback one. And they had Shador Sanders battling out with Dylan. And from what I've been hearing, Dylan been playing pretty good as well. But I don't think he's gonna beat out Shador for that second spot or the first spot if Pinkett is ain't able to go week one. I don't think he's going to beat out Sador. I believe Sador is going to end up being the quarterback one at some point in time in this season. Because like I said, the only thing is getting him familiar to the speed of the NFL. But right now, as far as camp, he's been looking good in camp. I haven't heard any complaints about Sador in camp.
Nah, that's good. That's real good news. And let me ask you this, Dub. Who's toting the rock for y'all this season? The Cowboys. Who's the starting running back?
So it's been so far at camp. It's been kind of up in the air. It ain't no set starter, but we've seen a lot from the rookie that we drafted out of Texas, um, Jadon Blue. And then, man, I don't know how, but we supposedly seeing a resurgence in Miles Sanders. They say he's been playing pretty well. Phil Maffa, the rookie out of Clemson, he been getting some pull as well as kind of the heavy back. You know what I'm saying? Goal line packages, those type of things. So it's kind of been up and down. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no set starter yet, but I'm thinking that Jadon Blue is gonna be he's gonna end up being the starter probably 5-6 games into the season for the rest of the year. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been looking good. He's been looking good in camp. Um, he got to work on his pass block. That's the main thing because he's small. He well he's not that small, but he's smaller than the average running back.
Right.
So he gotta work on that pass block. But other than that, he's been playing pretty good. I've been keeping an eye on him. He's been playing pretty good in practice and training camp.
The interesting thing, so what I'm really excited about. So we just got our left tackle Tyler Gotton. He just got hurt, right? And the good thing is they thought it was an ACL MCL type thing, but come to find out that the ACL MCL is still intact. But he did have like a bone bruise fracture type situation, so he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. But the good thing, man, the coaching staff and the scheme that we have going now is so much better than what we had under Mike McCarthy. And so just watching how, watching some of the highlights, practice, those type of things, getting a feel for what the running game looking like. Man, the running game, they say it's looking much improved than what it was under Mike McCarthy. So, and I don't know if y'all know, I can't call his name right now, but he was in Arizona. He just left Arizona. He was the run game coordinator in Arizona, and man, he had folks you ain't never heard of having 1,000-yard rushing season. So, man, I'm excited about the offensive line play and those type of things. The other thing, right tackle, he injured his ankle. And luckily, once again, it wasn't nothing too serious. So the practices for us have been physical. Hell, we fight every day now. I don't know what's going on. Shotty was like, look, he was like, you know what? If we gonna fight man, everybody on the line, man, just get on the damn line, man. We just run, man. If we gonna fight every day at practice. So, but I like the chippiness. I like it.
Yeah. Speaking of injuries, I just saw that likely is going to be down for about 6 weeks. He had surgery to a bone in his foot. So they like he's going to be down for about 6 weeks. They expecting him to be ready for week 1, but we'll see how that goes. All depends on if there's any setbacks, anything like that. So it looked like they're going to be depending on old man Andrews again. Depending on how things heal up with likely foot. If likely foot have a setback, Andrews is going to be the guy they're going to be looking for. What's going on, Southern T? What's going on, G5? D-Free T-Mac requested a trade. Nah, he didn't request a trade. Nah, he didn't request a trade. I mean,
is he practicing now? Is he at practice? He's still holding out.
He's there. He's holding in. But there's been actually a leak of what his contract might look like. And it came from a real valuable source from inside of somebody that's close to Terry McLaurin's team, and is looking like he's probably going to get 2 to 3 years for between somewhere around 28 to 29 million, with most of his guarantee up front is going to be priced somewhere around 54 or 60 million dollars guarantee. But and there's been some teams that reached out about a trade with Terry McLaurin, and Adam Peters shut down everybody. I think New England reached out and a couple of other people reached out. But Adam Peters shut everything down. They're not trading Terry McLaurin. What hurts Terry's contract was the Sutton contract, because Sutton is the same age as Terry McLaurin, and their numbers are roughly similar. I think the total yards was separated by like 15 yards. The touchdowns was separated by 5, and the receptions was separated by 1. And Sutton got 92 million for 4 years, roughly like 24 million. And Terry McLaurin is already getting 22. So that's what hurt Terry, because he was looking to get somewhere around what DK Metcalf got or more, because DK Metcalf came out the same class as Terry McLaurin, but DK Metcalf is 2 years younger than Terry. DK Metcalf is 28. Terry is 30 by the time the season start. I think his birthday is next month, or this month. By the time the season starts, Terry be 30 years old. So it's kind of hard. And Terry is going on his 3rd contract. Usually guys that get that real big contract is usually their 2nd contract. They get the real big contract. So he's going on his 3rd contract. So it kind of hurt him with Sutton getting such small deal, because they're roughly the same age. But Terry McLaurin is a better wide receiver. He's more durable. Terry McLaurin hasn't missed any games since I think since 2020. Terry hasn't missed a game, and Sutton hasn't been that reliable far as missing games and being there. So that helps Terry a little bit. But like I said, being though that these guys are the same age and their numbers are pretty much a mirror image of each other, and they both was dealing with a rookie quarterback. Sutton had Bo Mick, Terry had Jaden Daniels. So it kind of hurt him. But I think he's probably going to get somewhere around 29 million, like $60 million guaranteed, and then everything else on the back end. So I think he'll be good. I think they're going to get the deal done. It's not going to probably come this week. It probably comes sometime after that first training camp. I mean, that first preseason game. That's probably when the deal going to come, or it might come in the middle of next week, because they have their dual camp with New England starting Monday, because the first preseason game is on the 8th against New England.
No, I ain't mad at that. I didn't know. I will tell you, I didn't know Terry. I thought McLaurin. I thought he was a little younger than that. Scary Terry, man. I thought he was a little younger than 30, but hey, shout out to him.
Yeah. I mean, you would think that, because, like I said, because he came out with a lot of guys, but he was an older player. He was an older player than those guys. He's, like I said, him and DK Metcalf came out the same year, but he's 2 years older than DK Metcalf. B3, your mic is real low.
Well, really, we just heard somebody talking in the back, I think.
My bad. That wasn't me. I'm in the store right now.
That was a shorty. I thought B3 was having a whole conversation. I'm like, your mic low as a
My bad.
Yeah, but another person that reported this week was Trey Hitchison. He reported this week he's doing a hold in. They still not close on his contract talk.
For Cincinnati?
Yeah, for Cincinnati. He reported day before yesterday. So he finally came back to camp, but they not close on his contract neither. I'm thinking with him, I think he's probably going to end up playing this year and leave next year, because I don't think Cincinnati has the money that he wants, because you got to look at what the man did the last couple of years. He led the league in sacks the last 2 years in a row, and they're not even trying to give him a contract extension. And that was the promise that they were going to give him after last year. They was like, he wanted a contract extension last year, and they said, hey, go out there and do it again, and then we got you. And he went out there and led the league again, and they still ain't giving nothing.
Hey, Free, real quick. So I just pulled up Twitter. Adam Schefter 7 minutes ago reported Terry McLaurin he has requested for a trade. Also, is reported by the Bleacher Report, coming from the Schultz report. Jordan Schultz. Let me see I don't even know who Jordan Schultz is. All right, Jordan Schultz. NFL insider, I guess. but they are reporting that the man has requested a trade now.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see it, but I mean, that don't mean anything. I mean, we
Yeah,
saw we
just
saw
because they request it don't mean you're gonna get it. So
right, we saw Miles Garrett literally told them, I don't want to be here no more.
and they,
He wrote a whole letter saying, I don't want to be here no more. I'm done. And then they gave that man that money. He said, oh yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I ain't going nowhere. So I mean, requesting a trade is just trying to say, hey, either give me my money, man, or I want the fans to turn on you. So I mean, he ain't going nowhere. Like I said, there's been offers for Terry McLaurin, but AP has declined all of the offers that came through. So he can request a trade. He's still under contract. I mean, see, the thing is, all of the chips are on Washington's side right now. Um, Terry McLaurin, I mean, the teams that wants to pay Terry the money that he's looking for, they're not very good teams. So yeah, you'll get the money, but you're going to be in a losing situation. You're going to be on a team that don't expect to do too much. Um, so you can sit here and play hardball all you want, but you still got a year contract. So you still on contract right now. Washington, if they really wanted to, they can say, okay, well, we'll talk about it at the end of the season. And if he said, nah, I want to go, they could franchise tag him because they still have that option to franchise tag him. He never been franchise tagged. So they still have that option where they can hit him on a franchise tag, and then you still have to play another year with Washington. And by the time that contract is up, you'll be 32 years old. You're not going to get the money that you're looking for at 32 years old.
yeah,
So I mean, they can play hardball. That's why I said all of the chips is in Washington favor. I don't think they're going to go that far, but they could do it. That they could go that route if they want to.
that's a fact. I agree. I agree 100%. Um, Man, the NFL is crazy, man. You gotta look. That's why I be thinking with Jared man, just pay these folks early, so then you get ahead of the game. Go and give them their money early, so then it ain't no having to do all that other nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey, I understand. I understand it. I understand the business aspect of it. So it ain't nothing personal. It's all business.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the only bad part about the whole situation is, um, I think if Adam Peters would have been here maybe a year and a half ago, I mean a year earlier, 2 years earlier, I think Terry McLaurin probably would have had a better deal. When he took that second deal, I think he would have got a better deal than what he got. Um, at the same token, like I said, you can't put all of what happened before on this regime. This is a new regime. This ain't the same people that was there from the beginning when you first came in. So you gotta go, they gotta go according to what they see. Right now, yeah, we understand that you are a good player and we want to keep you, but according to what you have put on tape and on film, you the guy that played pretty much exactly how you played, just signed for $24 million a year for 4 years. You already getting 22. So yeah, we're gonna give you more than that. We value you more than Denver value Sutton. But at the same token, I don't know if we want to give you 30 million or more, and we don't know how your body's gonna hold up. Because if we lock in a guy that's 30 years old, we lock him into, let's say he gets 34 million, and then all of a sudden Terry starts playing, he starts the decline. He's not the same Terry McLaurin anymore, and he starts to decline. Now we just locked him in for 34 million, and he's not that player that he once was, because he's been in the league. This is his sixth year going in the league. So he's been in the league for 6 years now. So
Free, can I say this?
yeah, go
Man,
ahead.
salute the family in the chat. I see the Queen quickly in the building. Salute the Crush, Southern TG5, Gay Al, everybody that pulled up, Garrett, Clarence. Uh, I gotta say this, man. If the Commanders lose Terry, I'm not gonna be happy about that. I'm definitely not gonna be happy about Scary Terry. And I gotta ask you, Free. I don't know if you got do you have the y'all's predictions in front of you? I want to kind of hear what y'all have for the NFC East.
Okay, I got them right here. Um, and pretty much all of us had the NFC East um at the top of the division. Um, so when it came to the Giants, I had the Giants going 8-9. Dub had the Giants going 5-12. Hot Rod had the Giants going 9-8, and Marky Dan had the Giants going 4-13. When it comes to Dallas, I had them going 10-7. Dub had them going 11-6. Marky Dan had them going 7-10, and I'm sorry, Hot Rod had them going 7-10. Marky Dan had them going 6-11. When it came to Philly, I had Philly going 10-7. Dub had them going 10-7. Hot Rod had them going 8-9, and Marky Dan had them going 13-4. When it came to Washington, I had them going 15-2. Dub had them going 11-6. Hot Rod had them going 10-7, and Marky Dan had them going 11-6. So we all pretty much believe that Washington is going to be at the top of the division.
No, I believe it's going to be a knockdown drag out between Washington, Dallas, and the Eagles. But I think Dallas win the division. Me personally.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm looking at Washington's training camp, and since Terry has been out, he was in the volunteer mini camps the whole first week, and then he was in two of the mini camp game practices the second week, and then he's been out ever since. But since he's been out, man, Debo's been playing his tail off. Debo been out that joint. He's been looking like the Debo from 2019. And a lot of the other players, the other wide receivers that's looking to step up, they've been stepping up. I mean, Jaden Lane, he's still up and down. I mean, he's a rookie. He's been having his up and down, but he had 3 touchdowns today. One of them was, two of them was from Marcus Mariota, but one of them was from Jaden Daniels, and it was a 60-plus yard touchdown pass. And he smoked the entire defense. And Jaden Daniels threw it up, and he ran up under it, and he was off to the races. Luke McCaffrey, he's been looking a lot better than compared to last year. He looks more comfortable with the playbook. They even said my God, what's his name?
Noah Brown?
Noah Brown. He's been looking like he has no effect from the injury that he took. And even Michael Gallup, they said Michael Gallup been stepping up. He's starting to look like the old Michael Gallup before he went into his little small mini retirement. So I mean, everybody's stepping up. So yeah, we want Terry there. Terry's going to be there this year. Worst case scenario, he's going to be there this year. But I mean, the guys that's behind him is stepping up. They like, okay, we want Terry here, but if he's not here, somebody got to fill that void, and they looking to step up and take that place. So
what they say Von Miller looking like?
That's what I was just about to ask about. Free, can you speak on the D line?
No, Von Miller. They said that man looking hella quick. They said that man shaved off about 15, 20 pounds, and his first burst is ridiculous. They saying we brought him in as a situational pass rush. So we're not looking him to play all 4 downs or anything like that. So we just bringing him in for pass rush, and he got 6 sacks last year. He might end up with somewhere around double-digit sacks. Don't be surprised if you see that man with double-digit sacks.
I'll be surprised.
I wouldn't, because of the way that they got the daggone defensive line. This defensive line looking way better than the last year defensive line. Looking way better. Like
we still got Daron Payne.
Yeah, Daron Payne is still there.
Kinlaw. I picked up Kinlaw as well.
Yeah, Tinlaw blew up a play today. When they snapped the ball, he was in the backfield before they could even hand the ball off. He was in the backfield. So Tinlaw, he's been showing flashes. The reason why Adam Peters and Dan Quinn wanted to go get him. He's been showing those flashes in practice. But yeah, I mean, even Wise that we got from New England, he's been locking down the edge on run stops. So I mean, this defensive line look way different from what they looked like last year. So I wouldn't be surprised if this defensive line is somewhere in the top 10 far as run stop and pass rush. I mean, like I said, this defensive line look way different, way different. When it comes to the left tackle, Tunzel looking like everything is advertised. He and the rookie that we got, Josh Conley. Now he stonewall Von Miller in one pass play or one pass block. It was a pass block that they was in, and he got brought in to replace the he came in as a backup because right now they got Andrew Wiley as the starting right tackle because he's a rookie. They got to work him out as being a right tackle because he normally plays the left tackle. So they getting him ready for the right tackle. But he came in and he stonewalled Von Miller, and then he had another play where he stonewalled the blitz coming from what's my guy name? Bobby Wagner. He stonewalled Bobby Wagner. So he's been showing flashes of the reason why we got him as the first round pick. So I mean, like I said, I mean it's some things that I think is gonna surprise some people when you see these young guys. All of the rookie class that they went out and got. You understand they only had 5 picks, but he made those 5 pick counts because I haven't heard any bad things about any of the draft picks that we got.
That's great news. I gotta ask you this. I don't know if I didn't hear Dub saying. Let me ask you this, Free. What you hearing about Travis Hunter being able to play 2 ways this year? Are they already looking at a snap count, or are they not? They haven't got that deep into it just yet.
You talking about Trey Amos?
No, Travis Hunter.
Oh, Hunter.
Playing both ways for Jacksonville.
He's playing. They trying him out both ways. But he looks a lot better at corner. He has flashes as a receiver, but he looks a lot more comfortable as a corner. I think he's going to play. I think it's going to be situations where they bring him in as a receiver during the season. I don't think that's going to be something they're going to do on a constant basis because I mean, if he's your top corner or he's one of the top corners, you don't want to burn him out by playing him on both sides of the ball. You want that corner to be able to lock down those other receivers. So if you having him play on both sides of the ball, he's going to be burnt out come the third and fourth quarter. So I think it's going to be situations where they'll bring him in as a receiver, but he's mainly going to be playing corner. He said the Birds is going to win the division. Free. I mean, I guess you're talking about the Atlanta Falcons because I know you ain't talking about the Eagles because they ain't winning. I guess he's talking about the Atlanta Falcons, or
I was
maybe
just about to ask you about the Falcons. Free.
Hold on, real quick. Who y'all were just talking about?
No, that was Pride. He said the
Travis
Birds
Hunter.
Is going to. Oh yeah, we was talking about Travis Hunter. Hunter.
Well, hey, real quick. So, man, I've been seeing he's been doing a lot of work with the receivers and the corners. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
No, that's what I said. They've been trying him out with the receivers, but I don't think he's gonna play as a receiver. I think that's gonna be situations where he comes in as a receiver because like I was just saying, you don't want your corner playing both ways. If he's one of your top corners, you don't want him playing both ways throughout the entire game because you're gonna burn him out. He's gonna get burnt out. If he playing on defense and then he turn around coming right back on offense, that man gonna get burnt out come the third and fourth quarter.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, he gonna get burnt out. He said Marvin Harris already best wide receiver in the NFL. You will see that this year, and Trey McBride best tight end in the NFL. I don't know about Marvin Harris or Trey McBride. I think both of them are good players. I don't know about being the best, but I think both of them are good players.
Is Jamar Chase not still the top receiver in the league?
Man, no.
No,
The top
no,
receiver in the league is easily CD Lamb. What are we talking about?
no.
I like
It
CD too.
ain't CD Lamb neither.
Absolutely.
It ain't Jamal Chase, and it ain't CD Lamb. It's Justin Jefferson. He's still the top receiver in the league.
I disagree with that.
CD Lamb is a good player. Jamal Chase is a good player. But right now, Justin Jefferson is still the top receiver in the league. I mean, he's been holding that
No,
for
that's a fact.
2 years in a row. Until somebody take that from that man is the top receiver in the league.
Y'all Washington football Wizard fans, man. So I don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know what y'all talking
Justin Jefferson
about,
ain't got nothing to do with Washington.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Got nothing to do with Washington.
I just don't see the game clearly. The Washington football Wizard team fans, man, they don't see the football. They don't see it clearly.
I mean, we could be Washington Wizard fan, whatever you want to call us. The only thing we do know is we was in the NFC Championship game last year. That's what we do know.
Congratulations. You lost.
I mean, the last time you saw the NFC Championship, you was the age of your son.
Congratulations. And did you win anything last year? Did you win anything? All right, then. I don't want to hear none of that.
The last time you saw
you end up in the same. We both end up in the same spot on the couch. We both end up on the couch.
The only difference is we got some bonus games. We was able to cheer a couple of more days after the season was over with. After the season was over with, y'all just went home and said, "Man, I ain't watching football no more. I ain't watching football no more."
Listen. Whether you the worst team of the league or the 31st best team in the league, the second best team in the league, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Because the only team that did anything last year were the Eagles.
So you telling me it doesn't matter? It doesn't matter if your team don't make it to. I mean, it doesn't matter if your team make it to the playoffs, or you prefer them not make it to the playoffs. Which one you?
No, I want to be. The only way we can get to the B in the Super Bowl is make the playoffs. All I'm trying to tell you all I'm saying is whether you make the playoffs or you don't, if you don't win it all, it was all for nothing.
Hey, I mean, you could say it was all for nothing. All I'm saying is we was a team that had 6 players in the playoffs that was on the team the year prior. There was only 6 players that was on the team prior to the year that we just played last year. Jaden Daniels was a rookie quarterback. He was a rookie quarterback. Everybody else.
You said y'all only had 6 players on the team. Say that again.
We only had 6 players on the team that played in the playoffs last year. There was only 6 players that was part of that team from the year prior. Everybody else was brand new to Washington. Everybody else. We got rid of not only the players, but the coaching staff and the front office. We got rid of everybody. Like when
that's
the
a
season,
good thing, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was almost like we was an expansion team. It was almost like we was an expansion team because everybody was brand new from the front office to the players. Everybody except for we had a total of the entire franchise. We had a total of 11 people that was there from the year prior. That's counting Doug Williams. That's counting Ryan Kerrigan and all of the players. We had a total of 9 people that was from the year prior.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
What they did some replacements type time. They made it to the playoffs with pretty much like you said, an expansion team, a replacement team with a rookie quarterback. I mean, that was phenomenal. And now they brought back Debo Samuel and Von Miller. If they can stay healthy, this is gonna be a nasty playoff run.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all setting yourself up. All right, we're gonna see what happens. Y'all setting yourself up.
Hey, Dub, I'm just saying, you got us as one of the best teams in the division. So I'm
just telling you. I just say y'all setting yourself up. I'm just letting you know.
You if we set ourselves up, you set yourself up as well because you had us one of the top teams as well.
I ain't got no problem. I didn't say y'all wasn't gonna be a good team. I'm saying I don't see y'all winning nothing. Y'all ain't gonna win the Super Bowl.
Hey, we won't know until it's played. We won't know until it's played. I know one thing for sure. I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. We were 60 minutes away from being there. I know that much.
Hold on, winning the division don't matter no more.
Yeah, it
Absolutely.
matters.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it
I was just
matters.
making sure that if they win that, that's true. That's bragging rights right there.
Oh, speaking
I don't
about
have y'all
speaking
winning
about
the division, so
speaking about Dallas, they got their own problems. I mean, the owner then came out and blast everybody. That man was he was talking trash about everybody, and Michael Parson, he's another person that's holding in. They don't look like they got no money for him, so I don't know what's going to happen with Michael Parson at the end of this year.
he'll be fine. They got the money for him. Jerry Jones, listen, I don't understand this. I don't know how it works. And I didn't. As long as I didn't known this team, this is how they operate. But for some reason, Jerry, he always tell you that he always tell you it deadlines make deals. I don't know why that's one of his statements that he loved to go by, but he wait to the last minute on every deal. Whether it was Dak, whether it was CD, he does. This is par for the course with Jerry. Unfortunately for us, it's par for the course.
He better back up the Brinkstrup for Michael Parsons. Cause
And
No,
then
it's
somebody
already
said
that's a generational talent.
it's being backed up right now. They just it take a minute for the truck to get there. It take a minute. When Jerry he send the truck through the long route. You know what I'm saying? It's Dallas traffic where he gonna tell you. It's the traffic in Dallas.
Now let me ask y'all this: do y'all know what the reports was on T.J. Watt guarantee money?
I seen it.
I think he broke the record, didn't
Yeah, he the highest paid defensive player in the league right now. But let me see that. I think he got like
he got paid more than I don't think he got paid more than Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett's getting Myles Garrett is the highest non quarterback. Myles Garrett got buku money. I don't think he passed Myles Garrett. I think he's right behind Myles Garrett. But
I'm
I
gonna
don't think
be
he
honest
passed
with you,
Myles
Free.
Garrett.
I don't think he would have signed. I don't think knowing the Watt family and how they do business, they ain't taking $1 less than Myles Garrett. I check the numbers if somebody could. I think it just happened. I think he just signed it about a month ago or less
yeah
than a
he
couple
did.
weeks ago.
All right, so he signed a 3-year deal worth 3 years, 123 million, 108 fully guaranteed. So yeah, he the highest non-quarterback,
Yeah, he did.
highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, he passed Myles Garrett by literally $1 million.
Yeah, I told you, bro. Them Watt that Watt, and you heard the guarantee money on that. What is that? 118 out of
No,
123.
108, 108.
I wouldn't have,
Okay,
I mean,
that's still pretty high.
I don't know
No,
what
108 million is crazy.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
so that means
Guaranteed,
they only left 15 to be made in bonuses and whatnot.
right?
I wouldn't have gave him that much. I would have gave
But
him a nice contract. I don't
but
think I
that's
would
a
have gave him that
3-year
much.
deal though. That's the other thing you got to realize. That's a 3-year deal. Most of
Yeah.
the time when you sign players, you sign them to, well, big name players, you sign them to at least a 4-year deal. You know what I'm saying? You try to get as many years as you can out of them, but 3 years, 123, that's crazy work.
Yeah,
40,
Now
I,
40 million.
41 guaranteed. I mean, I said 41 a year.
So and did we realize it's 17 games in a season, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
And
because
he
Two
plays.
times
Miles
two
Garrett,
times 17 is 34. So you mean to tell me this
Mi-
brother TJ Watt is making over 2 M's a year?
no,
No,
Miles
over
Two
Garrett,
M's a
Miles
game?
Garrett.
2 M's a game. 2 M's
No,
a game.
he literally got the
That's
same
disgusting.
contract. He literally got the same contract as Miles Garrett. The only difference is Miles Garrett is for 4 years. His is for 3. That's the only difference. He
That's what
literally
I'm
got the
telling
same contract because Miles Garrett was 123.5 in guarantee money. He got 123.5 in guarantee money. He
Mm.
signed a 4-year deal extension, getting him an average of $40 million guaranteed for 4
you.
years.
But if you just think about it, if
I'd
you
rather
TJ
than
Watt,
2 3.
you do it for 3 years, you still got time to re-up one more time.
But see, the thing is,
Yes and
and
no.
the reason why
Yes
I
and
said
no.
I
It
wouldn't,
could. Yes and no. Because they
Yeah,
the
getting
I
up
reason
agree.
why
there.
I said I wouldn't give TJ Watt that money. How many years have TJ Watt played a complete season? TJ Watt, he just like his brother. He gets injured and he's missing critical games. So I don't think I would have gave him that much money. I would have gave him a nice contract, but I don't think I would have gave him that much. I don't think I would have gave him that much, especially not for no 3 years. Especially not
They
for
ain't
three
had
years
no. I'm be honest with
because
you, freak. They ain't had
the,
no choice. Their hands was tied with that, with their representation. And you remember a couple years ago, the Steelers was telling people they wasn't guaranteeing more than a year. You remember when AB was looking for his money and L. Bell, Le'Veon, they was like, oh, they don't get the Steelers only gonna guarantee the quarterback past the year. Now all of a sudden, we got T.J. Watt. I mean, he resetting the market.
okay. Here go the breakdown of Miles Garrett. His contract extension was for 4 years, a total value of $160 million, an
Mm,
average annual value of $40 million a year, guaranteed money 123.5, guaranteed signing bonus 80 million. Contract duration is 6 years because he still has 2 years left on his deal, but he also signed a no trade clause, so they can't trade him. Um, so
mhm.
he got a nice contract because
Of course.
even if he doesn't pay up to his contract, they can't trade him. He got a no trade clause.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Well, he had
Hey,
leverage. He had leverage over the Browns. For one, he's a generational talent. Arguably the best pass rusher in Browns history. And then, I mean, yeah, like the market. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you ain't Garrett on the market. The market. You know what I'm saying? Outside of getting a T.J. Watt, that's pretty much the only guy in the league right now I can see this that's up there with Miles.
I ain't
Yeah, I
mad at
mean
it.
TJ.
Anybody? Y'all think anybody that I'm missing
Yeah,
on the
I mean TJ
outside?
Watt. TJ Watt, his yearly salary is more than Miles Garrett because he gets 41 million a year because it's only 3 years. But like they said, Miles Garrett is 160 million because he has 2 years left on the current contract. And then it goes to he got 123.5 guaranteed. TJ Watt only got 108 guaranteed. So Miles Garrett still is getting the most money compared to the two out of the two. He's getting the
Only
most
thing
money out of the two.
I'll say is this: tell me this for how many years? Because you said Miles 4 year extension turned into he got now. How many
He
total TJ has? TJ signed,
the mic going
so
in
he
and
got
out.
4 years.
Three, you breaking up. You breaking up. Say that one more time. Are you there?
You there, three?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
We
can hear
can
you
hear you
now.
now.
Oh, okay, I was saying, if how many years does TJ Watt have? Because if he only had 3 years, or if he got 4 years and Miles still got six, that's something to consider too. Because we talking about
But
40 million difference, but two additional years for Miles. So that's the
yeah,
only thing
and
I'm
no,
saying. How many years is TJ still locked in on?
TJ was on his last year of his contract. So his contract is an extension, which means he will have 4 years, but he still get paid whatever he was getting paid before, and then the 41 million kicks in after this year. The 41 million don't kick in this year. It's the same thing with like Miles Garrett. Miles Garrett 40 million doesn't kick in until after next year. The season after next year, that's when his 40 million kicks in. Right now, he's still on the original contract that he had because he had 2 years left on that. That when it comes to the extension, you still get paid whatever your money was before the extension. So whatever your money is right now, like Terry McLaurin, he's getting 22.9 million right now. Whatever we set his contract extension up, he still for this year he will only get 22.9. Come next year is when his extension kicks in. So TJ Watt, it doesn't say what his current contract is. It just says what his new contract is right now. But I know his was a extension um because he had 1 more year left on his deal. With Miles Garrett, he had 2 more years, but Miles Garrett, they gave him an extension because Miles Garrett wanted to get out. He didn't want to come back to Cleveland. So Cleveland gave him a 4 year extension 100 and 123 point five guaranteed. So that was the extension that they gave him because he wanted to leave. He wasn't on his last year of his deal. He just wanted to leave.
Yeah, that was man. I mean, these defensive ends, that's probably like the premier position. Let me ask you this, in your opinion, Free. Um, who's the front runner? Are the Eagles the front runner to repeat in your opinion, or do you think it's somebody that's going to legitimately knock them off, especially with the tush push coming back into play?
Um, it's they always the front runner. I mean, the teams that was in the playoffs are always the front runner unless they lost some significant pieces. Um, so of course you're going to say the Eagles are a front runner because the core of their team is still there. They did lose some pieces on defense, and they added some new pieces on defense. But the core of their team is still there. Um, do I think that they will repeat? No, but they are right now as it stands. Them and Kansas City are the two front runners to go back to the Super Bowl because they only added to their team. They didn't really lose anybody on their team.
No, I can understand that. Now let me ask you this: what's the news? Have you heard anything about DeAndre Hopkins? And he's with Baltimore this year. I think that's a good addition. I wasn't when they signed him. I wasn't sure. Uh, I mean, I'm sure he's still a great. I know still a great player, but as far as the Ravens offense, I mean, it was pretty prolific. Have you heard anything about D Hop?
I haven't heard too much about. I mean, except for he got great hands and he's playing like he normally plays, but he doesn't. He's older. I think he's like 32. I think he's 32 years old. He might be older than that. He might be 33, but I think he's 32 years old. And his legs is not what they once was. He doesn't have the burst that he used to have. He's still a good player. He still will be. I mean, on a bad team, he's a number one. On a good team, I could see him being a number two. So he's still a good player, but I haven't heard too much about D Hop. I've been hearing more about Lamar Jackson and Henry more than I have about D Hop.
I'm gonna tell you, I can't remember why I seen it, but he was he was rated number one to be the likely or the biggest bust of the season as far as signings go. I'm just that's what they said. I ain't say they said it, but um,
Oh,
it's
I don't know.
interesting. It's interesting to me because I think he's 33 years old. I believe. Don't quote me on that. I
Yeah,
believe he
I
is
know. I know he at least 32. I know he's at least 32. So yeah, he might be
right.
33.
But my thing is they still got what's the brother name? They got Zay Flowers and what's the bigger receiver name?
Well, I mean,
Rashad Bateman.
Bateman.
Bateman, yeah, Bateman.
My thing is I don't think Bateman that good, and I think they're gonna be asking too much of D Hop. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that he is that number one guy anymore. I think he more like, maybe like you said on a horrible team, he might be the number one guy, but he more of that second, third option, in my opinion,
Yeah.
at this point in his career. And so I think Zay Flowers will be more or less the opening target. You still got Mark Andrews there, and then between Rashad Bateman and D Hop, I don't think D Hop I don't think he hit 1,000 yards this season. I think he'll probably have somewhere around 700-800 yards, by 4 touchdowns, something like that.
Lamar gonna run a
Mm,
thousand.
But that's
You know,
fine. I'm not saying he not. I'm just talking about. I'm
I'm
just
just
talking
no,
about
I
how.
just said that there ain't gonna be no way for him to touch 1,000. He got listen, he got Flowers, he got Likely, he got Andrews, he got Bateman, he got Lamar, and he got Derrick Henry. It's gonna be tough
well,
to touch 1,000.
I
Yeah,
don't. I think because he's a new addition, I think Lamar is going to look at it. See, me personally, I would use at this point in his career, I would use D Hop as the guy that moves the chains. if we need a critical first down, he will be the guy I will be looking at because he's the bigger wide receiver out of the receivers that they have. He's the bigger wide receiver.
No, Rashad Bateman, the biggest. He the real big guy there, respectfully.
But he don't get on the field like that. He don't get on the field like that.
Now he did. That's the number one.
Yeah,
no, he's
Rashad
not.
Bateman.
No, he's not. He's not the number one. He's not.
Who is?
It's Zay Flowers is the number one.
But Zay Flowers played a slot mostly.
Yeah, he played the inside mostly. That's why we said that for.
But he plays the inside, but he's still the number one. If you go look at him up until he got injured, he got majority of the passes.
I feel like that schematically. I feel like you're right though. He's the number one option as far as the receivers is concerned. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Like Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp was the number one for the Rams, even though he played the slot majority of the time. He was still the number one receiver until they got McCoy.
Yeah, because
he was the number one receiver, but he played the slot majority of the time.
Now that makes sense. That's the best.
It's the same thing like Debo. Debo played the slot a lot of times. He still was 49ers number one receiver, but he's played the slot majority of the time.
You would say he's number one over Ayuk?
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely.
I would disagree with that, but
yeah, I was like, I don't know.
What y'all looking at? Y'all looking at Ayuk got a lot of passes when Debo went down. When Debo went down, he got Ayuk got a lot of passes. But Debo, majority of the plays was geared around Debo, Kittle, and Christian McCaffrey. That's what.
All right, let me just say this. Let me just say this for free, and this is from my experience with football. And I just go back to what Keyshawn Johnson to tell you. The X is that dog. You know what I'm saying? Always on the field. So like with Terry. Like, I know he's the best receiver on the team. He's the X. He's the dog. You know what I'm saying? Even still, I feel like Debo and Zay, they are dynamic, so they can be moved inside. Maybe for the team aspect, they're more effective on the inside. Do you not look at it like that? And just because they're so great of athletes, you know what I'm saying? That because that's the more superior athlete, you would say, in that room.
Yeah, I mean that's credit to their versatility. But Terry is still the number one guy. With Terry on the field, majority of the passes will go to Terry. Now Debo is going to get his fair share of passes as well. But you will see when you go to look at the attempts that was made, you will see at the end of the season, Terry will have more attempts unless Terry is not in the game. But if Terry play all 17 games and Debo play all 17 games, you would see majority of the passes went to Terry more so than anybody else. Of course, you're going to have guys that might have more catches than Terry. Like you might have Zach Ertz that might have more catches than Terry because he's playing a tight end position and he's not going deep down the field or anything like that. He's getting short passes across the middle, things like that. Or he's in the red zone and they throwing the ball to Zach Ertz. But majority of the passes will be going to Terry because he's the number one target. So you have guys that is the number one target that doesn't end up having the majority of the catches. They still will be the number one target. Because like a guy like Debo would catch more screens than Terry would. Terry was a guy that got screenplays, but now that Debo is there, Debo is going to get majority of the screenplays because he's more of a screen type wide receiver because of his size. He's a guy that it takes more than just one person to take him down. So they would likely throw the screen to Debo than they would Terry. Terry is more of a mid-range to deep threat. And then Debo is more of a short field wide receiver. Now Debo can catch the deep ball as well, but they will use him more on the short side of the field because of his size. He can break tackles better than Terry can break tackles.
I've never seen Debo catch many deep balls, man.
I didn't say he catch a lot of deep balls. I said he can catch deep balls.
And I don't think
you
Debo was
missed the
ever
whole.
over Brandon Aiyuk with San Francisco. I don't think so.
I don't care what you think. I'm going by what it was.
Well, it don't matter what you care about. It don't matter what you care about because he made
I
$22
didn't say
million
I care
for a
about. I said
reason.
I don't care about what you think. I said I'm telling you
No,
what
I'm
it
saying.
was.
No, what I'm saying
What
is
it was.
Brandon Aiyuk made $22 million for a reason. Because he's that guy. Debo was nothing more than a utility knife, man.
Debo, they thought Debo was done. That's the reason why they didn't give Debo an extension. They thought Debo was done. That's the reason why. It wasn't because Brandon Aiyuk is a better player. Like I said, all you got to do is look at the play call. Majority of the plays was going to Debo, George Kittle, and Christian McCaffrey. That tells you who they value more. When the plays are more geared to a specific player, that means that he's the number one option. The plays wasn't more so geared to Brandon Aiyuk. Brandon Aiyuk was a deep threat. He was a deep threat. That was the deep ball. But majority of the plays with the short field, because Washington throw a lot of quick passes. 49ers throw a lot of quick passes. The short field was more so Debo. That was more so Debo and George Kittle. Brandon Aiyuk was the down threat for the 49ers. He was the down threat. He wasn't the
I thought if I remember, he had 90 catches last year. He was like their main everything.
He didn't have 90 catches last year.
Look and see.
He didn't even play the entire year.
Did he get hurt? Or was that the year before?
He got hurt. He tore his ACL. That man missed like half the season.
We look and see. I think that might have been a year before he had 90. Let me look. But I tell you what though, man. I hope that they pay Terry, man. He really got to get his money, man.
He's gonna get paid. He's not gonna get paid the money that he wants. He's not gonna get paid the money that he wants. He want to get somewhere around $33-34 million. He's not gonna get that. This guy, like I said, he's 30. He's about to be 30 this month. He's about to be 30 years old. He's going on his third contract extension.
My mistake. Brandon Aiyuk had 75 catches for 1,300 yards.
I know he didn't have 90. I know he didn't have 90.
That was the year before. My mistake. And
I know he didn't have 90.
George. Wow. Christian McCaffrey had 67 catches.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey is a dual threat. He run it out the backfield or he can catch the passes. That's what he's always been known for. He's been known as a dual threat.
Debo had 60 catches.
Yep. And Debo had pneumonia last year and he was still playing.
But Aiyuk is that dude. He have over 1,000 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he had 50 catches. I'd be like, damn. He a big play dude for real. Let me ask you this, BVO. What's your take on Zay Flowers? You think he's that guy, or you think he's undersized? And what's your thoughts on him?
I mean, the Ravens are clearly looking for somebody because Zay Flowers, they bought in Odell Beckham. Now they're bringing in Hopkins. They're trying to find something that they don't want to draft. Usually, they should just draft somebody because Flowers is too small to be the number one. Too small. So we'll see what happens because we all know, as D Free would say, B Hop is completely done.
I wouldn't say he's too small to be the number one. I would just say because of his style of play, he's unlikely to be the number one. I wouldn't say he's too small because he's roughly the same size as daggone Tyreek Hill. And Tyreek Hill is clearly
but he's not nowhere near as fast or as strong as Tyreek Hill.
He's not as fast, but the dude is fast. He might not be as fast as Tyreek Hill, but he's still one of the fastest receivers in the league.
I think with Tyreek Hill, he's like an anomaly. That dude built like a thumb, dude. He like a little tank, low to the ground, can catch. I don't think we see an NFL scene nothing like him.
Yeah.
Oh, but I can't nobody. Who could you compare him to, Dub?
Tyreek Hill?
Yeah, I've never seen him.
He remind me a lot of Darren Sproles.
I don't think Darren was that good, though. I see what you're saying, but I don't think Darren was ever that good.
Well, what I'm saying as far as size goes, as far as seeing somebody as impactful as he is at that size, it's few and far between that you see guys under 5. What is he? 5'8", 5'9"?
I would say, in my opinion,
5'7".
I would say, in my opinion, as far as his size, I think he reminds me a lot as far as his size and speed. Not, I mean, on height. I'm talking about height wise. I ain't talking about width wise, height wise. His size and his speed, he reminds me a lot of Deshaun Jackson. Remind me a lot of Deshaun Jackson.
See
Deshaun
that?
Jackson was an undersized wide receiver. Deshaun Jackson was like 170 pounds, but he was like 5'8", 5'9", but he was like 170 pounds. But the man still was catching the ball and outrunning everybody on the field, and that's what Tyreek Hill reminds me of. And Deshaun Jackson was also a number one wide receiver at the prime of his career.
I can see that. Only thing is with Tyreek Hill, he might be about maybe 180, 5'7". Because
No, Tyreek Hill, I believe he was like around 180, 190. But he said he lost a lot of weight. He wanted to lose weight. I think he said he lost like 10 pounds or something like that. He had a press conference. I think he said he's more focused on his craft again. I don't know if he got big headed or whatever have you when he got that big contract when he went to Miami, kind of got big headed. But he said he's more focused on his craft again to make himself a better receiver.
I want to ask Dub a quick question. Dub, is it y'all year finally? Because y'all got the receivers, y'all got the tight end. Is it y'all year this year in Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about it, man. I don't know nothing about the Atlanta, man. What I'm gonna tell you,
And that's a Cowboy fan.
no, he know that.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, you still in the area. That's why I said that.
From everything I'm hearing, man, Michael Penix, he having a heck of a camp as well. You know what I'm saying? Drake London, they say he been showing out. So,
Peace.
hey, they got the running game as well. The offense is there. I worry still about the defense a tad bit. I think adding Jalen Walker, I think that's going to do a lot for him with the versatility he brings. I just don't know, man. I don't think they're going to. And the Falcons, look, even the one year they did get to the Super Bowl, what happened? They blew a 28-point lead or something crazy, 24-point lead. That's what the Falcons do, bro. It's what I mean. I root for all Georgia teams except for the Falcons, literally.
Can there be a debate about who the best receiver is, BVO, or is there no debate in your opinion?
I don't think it could be an opinion when a man just had a triple crown. I don't think so. Because, but I will say this: Jefferson is something special. That nigga don't need no quarterback. It don't matter what it is. He gonna get his numbers, man.
Hey, real quick, they say the quarterback out there, McCarthy, JJ McCarthy.
JJ.
They say he been balling too.
Well, it's easy to say that when you playing with Randy Moss.
That's a fact.
Hey, you know what's so funny? I'm gonna ask you, Dub, because I know you watch college too, man. Who do you think is better, Chase or Jefferson?
If I was starting a team, give me Justin Jefferson over Jamar Chase. In college, I think Jamar Chase was better, but at this current moment in time, I think Justin Jefferson better than Jamar Chase.
I'm gonna read y'all some stats. I'm gonna read y'all some stats. I'm gonna read y'all some stats. Y'all tell me who this player is. 103 catches, 1,533 yards, 14.9 yards of reception, 97 yards is his longest catch, 10 touchdowns.
That sounds Jamar Chase.
That sounds like Chase.
Was this last season?
Yeah.
10 touchdowns. I'll probably say Jamar Chase.
I'm going with Justin Jefferson on that.
Most definitely, it was Justin Jefferson. Jamar Chase.
Was Sam Darnold?
Jamar Chase had 16 touchdowns. The second person behind Jamar Chase was Terry McLaurin with 13 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson was behind Terry McLaurin with 10 touchdowns. But yeah, that man had 103 catches for 1,533.
How many yards did Jamar have?
Jamar, I can tell you in 1 second.
Thank God he ain't got Joe Burrow,
huh? Right. Hey, last year,
every time you watch the Bengals play the Browns, Jamar Chase is doing y'all dirty, BVO.
hold on. Oh,
You should have more respect.
Three. Last season, that man had 127 catches,
Okay.
1,700 yards.
That's what I'm
and
saying, bro. I'm trying to tell
17
y'all he the dude.
touchdowns.
Yeah,
I told y'all he's nasty.
I don't disagree.
Jamal Chase, yeah, he had 127 receptions with 1,700 yards with 17 touchdowns. He had 17 touchdowns. But actually, no, he had 16 receptions. I think one of those touchdowns might have been a run-in. I think he ran one in on a reverse. But either way, he had 17 touchdowns. But the difference is the quarterback play and the weapons around. I think Jamal Chase has a better number 2 than Justin Jefferson ever had. I think Jamal Chase has a better number 2 receiver. So they try to double team Jamal Chase, but when you try to, you leaving T. Higgins wide open or one-on-one coverage. When you double team, and T. Higgins is the bigger receiver. So you will want to double T. Higgins, but when you do that, you leave Jamal Chase one-on-one, and he's the faster receiver. So it's like pick your poison when it comes to those. With Justin Jefferson, it's pretty much let's shut him down and let everybody else beat us.
Who y'all think got the best? Who y'all think got the best duo as far as receivers go in the league now?
It's clearly right now today is Cincinnati with Justin Jefferson, Jamal Chase and T. Higgins. Right now today,
man,
I think y'all crazy. Girls,
George Pickens,
George
Pickens, and CeeDee Lamb by far.
Okay,
you gotta understand something. Jamar Chase, that's what I'm saying. I think y'all was under. I mean, even he's a little underrated. Let's keep it a stat. Now, Pickens been a head case, Dub? So you kind of gotta.
He's not. That's
okay. Go ahead, speak on it.
That's a okay. When you say he a head case, right?
I said he was. I'm not saying.
Hold on. Let me
finish.
I gotta shut what Judge said down. I gotta shut down what you said. I ain't talking about that. You can go back to that. Pickens last year had 59 catches for 900 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Who was throwing the ball?
T. Higgins had 73 catches for 911 with 10 touchdowns.
With a much better number 1 receiver, with a much better with much better quarterback play. What are we talking about?
Kenny Pickett, the nigga would have won MVP. He would have won MVP any other year if he had the team.
No, the man had Russell Wilson
throwing
him the ball. The man
Russell Wilson was trash. Did you watch the Steelers play? The Russell Wilson was trash last year.
Yeah, he was trash unless he was doing the people.
Kenny Pickens was trash, and Justin Fields was trash.
We gonna see, Dub. Everybody likes watching the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day and Sunday night football. We gonna see what y'all got.
You go like this. The Cowboys is gonna be my Super Bowl pick if they pay Michael Parsons. Let's be totally honest. There's no excuse if they pay Michael Parsons.
Now
they're not gonna pay him.
The weakest we'll definitely pay him. The weakest link on our team right now is our secondary, bro. Everybody hurt. Everybody except for Deron Bland. Everybody else they injured. And it's like
that's a bad to say. And y'all
should be blowing the doors off niggas. Respectful, y'all should be blowing.
I'm just going according to the stats as of right now. Jamal Chase and T. Higgins is the best duo right now. Now, would that be at the end of next year? We'll see. I'm just going according to right now. Right now, they're the best duo.
I do like the Smitty. I do like the Smitty and AJ.
Is better than Pickens, man.
Who?
George.
I said I don't think T. Higgins is better than Pickens. I just don't.
I know for a fact Devontae Smith is better than both of them.
Well, this is the thing.
So, and he little.
The thing though is Pickens and Dak, they match perfectly because Dak is statistically, as Free would say, the man number 1 or the season before last because he got injured last season. But the man he's the best deep ball thrower in the league, statistically speaking. And George Pickens is one of the best deep ball or the best deep ball receiver in the league, statistically speaking. Look at posts and flies, post goals, whatever you want to call it. Look at those two routes
Yeah.
and what Pickens did with that.
I'm with you, Dub.
All
We
I
just got
know
to at
is
least see y'all on at least
George
one
Pickens
Sunday.
he only cracked 1,000 yards one time in his career, and that was 2023. In 2022, he had 801 yards with 52 receptions. 2023,
The quarterback was Kenny Pickens.
But no quarterback, bro.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying. The man had 52 catches with 801 yards. George, in
How many drops did he
2023,
have?
he had how many what?
Drops.
He don't drop the ball.
It don't say drops. It don't say drops. It just,
He don't drop the ball.
Giving me
That's not what our
his
brother
catch
DJ in the chat is saying. He's saying Pickens is a drop machine.
Oh no, he
looking it
does
up
drop
now.
the ball. He does drop the ball. He does drop the ball. But in
Now, see,
2023,
hold on, real quick. Last year he had 6 drops. The year before that he had 2 drops. The year before that he had 3 drops.
yeah, it just
He don't drop the ball.
he drops the ball. It's the time that he drops the ball. You got to look at the time that he dropped the ball. But in 2023, he had 63 catches for 1,140 yards with 5 touchdowns. In 2024, he had 59 catches with 900 yards with 3 touchdowns. He never
He
had
only
more
played
than,
14 games.
Yeah.
I don't care how many games he played. I'm telling you what it was.
I don't care how many
That
games you
played
play.
14
How you
games.
gonna catch the ball if you ain't in the game?
That's the same thing I was having on my man Jay Cam. Because he wasn't there doesn't help it. That just hurt him. That means he's not reliable. He's not going to be there. That's only hurt him. That doesn't help it because he only played 14 games. Well, that means 3 games he was hurt.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Give me Scary Terry and Debo over CD and Pickens, respectfully.
Cap.
You got to be on drugs.
Cap.
Hold on, man. Y'all don't ever disrespect. Hold on, don't disrespect Scary Terry. He's up there now. CD. Now hold on. Let me say this. CD Lamb is a generational talent. I will attest to that. But Pickens. I mean, Debo, don't act like Debo don't be getting it in, and he can run the ball too. So he's all purpose.
Hold up. You heard Dub sitting here talking about, oh, he had George Pickens. He had Kenny Pickett throwing him the ball. Terry had 13 different quarterbacks in 5 years. This man had 13 different quarterbacks, and he has always got over 1,000 yards. Always got over 1,000. The only time he didn't get over 1,000 yards was his rookie year. He had 58 catches, 919 yards with 7 touchdowns. That was the only time he didn't get over 1,000 yards. And this man had played with 13 different quarterbacks.
They call him the miniature Mike Evans.
And the comparison between Pickett and Terry McLaurin, both of them were the number 1 receivers.
Yeah,
I'll say this. If Pickens would have had a quarterback and a better attitude, I'll take that back. Let me roll this back. If he had a better attitude, he would be a better player. The only thing with him is he got an attitude where I didn't play with guys like him. He turn off sometimes. Sometimes he playing hard. Sometimes if he's not getting the ball, he dogging it. So just for me playing with guys like that, his mindset is his biggest thing.
Do what I'm trying to tell you, BVO. Do what I'm trying to tell you. Culture, it means a lot.
Yeah.
And the culture that he was in in Pittsburgh versus the culture we have now in Dallas, I'm thinking. And I could be very wrong. I'm going to pull back up on the show and tell y'all I was wrong if it come down to it this season. I ain't got no problem doing it. As long as, look, that man, he got a number 1 receiver up beside him in CeeDee Lamb that he's friends with. Dak is Dak anyways. One of the most, as far as attitude goes, one of the best attitudes in the league.
Leaders in the NFL.
And then you got Shotty. Shotty, he co-signing all this. As long as the man ain't out there selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing crazy happening on no massage tables. He ain't.
I'm gonna tell you.
Gun under the seat guy.
I'm gonna tell you what Pickett remind me of on the field. I don't know nothing about him off the field because I don't follow him off the field. But on the field, what he reminds me of T.O. When the man ain't getting the ball, he got problems. He got problems when he ain't getting the ball. That's what it reminds me of.
But the difference is he got
Yeah,
somebody
but
who
he's
can
not
actually get
nowhere
him the
near as
ball
good
now.
as T.O.
Nah,
I mean,
he
He's not as
ain't
good as
T.O.
T.O.
you saying he's getting the ball now. You don't know that because they ain't played yet.
No, I'm saying he got.
You know,
I didn't say. I said he got somebody who can get him the ball now. That's what I said.
You don't know that because they ain't played yet.
I'll say this though.
So that can't get the ball to his playmakers.
We don't know how long Dak is going to be upright. He could be
Oh,
upright
now,
17.
here we
He could
here
be
we
upright
go.
17 games. No, what I'm
Now,
saying is
now we talking
don't.
injuries now.
No,
they do be
that's
knocking
part
his
of the
ass
game.
out the game.
That's part of
They
the
be
game.
knocking his ass out the game.
Man,
I
this
hate
thing
they
get-
say
No,
that.
what I'm saying, he's saying we talking about injuries, and the injuries is part of the game. We playing football.
That's
we
like
ain't
like saying
we ain't playing touch. We ain't
that's
playing
like saying
touch.
we don't.
Playing
That's
football.
like saying we don't know how long Jaden Daniels going to play this season. It's the same.
We don't. We don't know.
We don't
All
know
we
how
can
long
do is
anybody
assume.
going to play. We can't.
No, we don't
It's
know.
all
All we can do is
hypothetical, bro.
assume. You only go off of what the person did the year prior. You're basing everything off of what he did the year prior. That's what people are looking at. They're looking at what he did year prior. What do we think he can do this year?
Let me ask you this:
based off of what happened the year
prior,
what happened the year prior is what we're basing it off of this year.
We talking about a freak injury. When the last time you heard somebody tearing they bone? I mean the muscle off the damn thigh, the muscle off the bone. When the hamstring off the? When the last time we heard that even happen? It's a freak injury.
The last time I heard a dude break his daggone knee in 3 different places. It happens.
Who did that?
It happens.
Alex
it
Smith.
happens.
It's a freak injury.
Yeah, that man broke his knee in 3 different places.
It's freak injury, bro.
It's a freak injury. It happens. I mean, right. it happens.
Let me say this real quick. Let me ask you this real quick, Doug. Now, a lot of people blame Jerry for some of the the losses, but I think he put some pretty good teams together. I think for like 3 years, y'all had won at least 12 games, didn't y'all?
Yeah.
So if that's the case, why is the guy from Green Bay out of a job? Why is McCarthy out of a job?
Well, the reason McCarthy out of a job is because Mike McCarthy, the man, all he did, and I say this respectfully to Mike McCarthy, he wasn't willing to make any adjustments. All he did was he hired all his friends, old folks, some type of way. We got a 90-year-old coach on our staff. For what?
And I told y'all.
It just Mike McCarthy. He was never willing to make adjustments. He had one way of understanding how to do it.
Like that. He was running he was old ass plays. All
we used to do is run up the field and turn around. That's all the receivers did.
I told everybody when Mike McCarthy got there, I said, "Dog, this is not the head coach y'all looking for." Y'all like, he took Green Bay to the Super Bowl. He did this. I'm like, I didn't like Mike.
I never liked Mike McCarthy.
It wasn't you, Dub. You wasn't up here, Dub. You wasn't up here. It wasn't you. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I was telling all of the Dallas fans, this is not the head coach y'all looking for. He's not that dude. And everybody comes, you don't know what you're talking about. He took Aaron Rodgers and them to the Super Bowl. I said, okay.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
The man is not a good head coach. He's a good offensive coordinator, not a good head coach.
And that's the other thing. For some reason, he only focused on offense. He didn't coach the team. He only focused on offense. When he had Dan Quinn there, he let Dan Quinn run. Dan Quinn was the de facto head coach at one point in time in Dallas, even when Mike McCarthy was there. And then when they had Mike Zimmer, the man still had no input on anything that was going on, whether it's who we were drafting. The man just didn't have no input. So it ain't like they didn't ask him about it. It ain't like they didn't ask him. But when he asked him, he just, it is what it is. He wasn't.
What's the reports on your young kid, the #1 draft pick, Cam Ward? Like any reports, Doug?
I haven't seen anything on him.
Is he gonna be the #1 out there?
He's the number one.
He's the number one on the NFL training camp. I got the little red zone thing, and they're saying he's doing really well at camp. The thing with Cam Ward is he's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. 1 minute he looking like Steve Young, the next minute he throwing 3 and 4 interceptions playing hero ball, and I believe he's going to throw a lot of interceptions in Tennessee because he's going to be playing that hero ball like he always does. He try to win games by himself. and that's never good for a quarterback. He got that hero syndrome. That's gonna be his problem because he gonna turn. As my coach told me, you don't turn my football over. He gonna turn the coach's football over. That's what he gonna do. Because he plays so. I think he was in Miami. He plays so much doggone hero ball. That ain't how you play to win.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think what it is with Cam Ward, even though he's the number one draft pick, I think it's really no news to have on him because he's not playing exceptionally well, but he's not playing historically bad neither. He's like somewhere in the middle. So people are like, okay, it ain't really much to talk about. So that's why we're not really hearing any news from Cam Ward because it's not really too much to talk about. He's not playing very good and he's not playing very bad. He's playing right there in the middle. He's even still. He's playing right there in the middle. I mean, he's literally, it looks like he's playing to be a backup. It doesn't look like he's playing to be the starter. It looks like he's playing to be the backup, but is he that much worse than Will Levis? No, I don't think he's that much worse than Will Levis. So it's like, okay, it's a toss-up. Do you throw out Will Levis or do you throw out Cam Ward? Who gives you the better chance of winning between Will Levis and Cam Ward?
Levis, he ain't even there no more, so.
It's got to be. It got to be your number one draft pick. I mean,
between who gives you the better chance of winning, Will Levis or Cam Ward. So they went with Cam Ward.
I ask you this, Dub. Are you guys ever going to address Dak's future and maybe find his replacement? Or you guys are not going down that road, you don't think, anytime soon?
I think that's what they tried to do when they picked up what's the brother name?
Trey Lance?
No. The brother who was over Milton. Joe Milton.
From New England.
Yeah, Joe Milton,
he's solid.
He got a rocket. He ain't polished yet. So I think him playing with that, it can help polish him up, and that'll kind of be them trying to address it. But hey, it's interesting simply because since we had Tony Romo, we done always kind of had a franchise guy. And so I don't know if Jerry didn't really worry about addressing the quarterback position as much as they need to, in my opinion.
They're not going to address the quarterback position. They gave this man $240 million guaranteed. They can't address it right now. They got to wait till his contract is up. Or
they don't got to wait. They make the most money in sports. They can do what they want.
It's still a salary cap, though. I mean, you still got a cap.
They got.
What I'm saying is, but can't they do that? Where they do the dead money over years and stuff like they did with Tony Romo?
Yeah, you can.
No,
if it came down to it,
you can. But what ended up happening is, and that's the one good thing about having Stephen there. I'm not a fan of Stephen Jones either, but the one thing is they try their best to stay away from dead money now, which I appreciate that. But at the same time, yeah, they try their best to stay away.
But y'all got to remember, he just signed that contract last year. It wasn't like he signed it 2-3 years ago.
Wow, okay.
He gonna play. He got to play for another 4 years at least.
Right. He literally just signed it right before the season started. Literally.
Yeah. I really feel like the best model when it comes to playing players is to do it like the Eagles and play guys 2 years early, and then you can get off if you need to. Because if you think about it, they switched that whole team from that team that won initially with Fletcher Cox and all those guys. Now you got Jalen Carter and all these young guys, and it's like, I don't know if it's Joe Banner or who, but they do a hell of a job of moving players around in Philly, man. I wish the Browns would do
this is what I want. This is what I want to know.
Absolutely, I think Philly has the best model as far as the way they sign, draft, do all. I think they have the best model right now.
Yeah, but see, this is what I want to know. What was going through Jerry Jones' head to say, okay, I'm gonna lock Dak Prescott in for 6 years to $240 million guaranteed.
It was only 4 years.
4 years, $240 million. Oh, so yeah, he's getting $60 million guaranteed. I mean, $60 million a year. I forgot. But why would you lock a person in for 4 years, $240 million, fully guaranteed, and he's already had a season-ending injury with his ankle Yeah, he's done good during the regular season, but he hasn't done anything in the playoffs. That's not a move you make to a guy that hasn't done it in the playoffs.
Man, you got to understand. This is
That's
how the
not the first
NFL.
time somebody got
The NFL, you don't pay players for playoffs. That ain't how they don't do that. That ain't what they look at. It's
Paying
hard
for
to
the
find
regular
a
season.
starting quarterback. It's hard to find a starting quarterback in the league alone, a franchise guy. So when you get one, you keep him.
No, well, I understand he wanted to sign him, but I'm saying the deal that he gave him, you don't give that type of deal unless they showed you something in the playoff. That's a deal
No,
that
that's
you
not
give to
true.
For the rest of the league would have gave him that money. The whole
no, they
league would have gave him that.
would not. Nobody else in the league would have
That's
gave him that
BS.
money.
That's BS. They would have gave him that money. I
Who?
seen my team give a nigga $230 million guaranteed because they
No,
thought he
that
could
was
be what he was.
no,
That's
that was
any team in the
And
league that's gonna pay that money.
that
no,
man,
that was a
and what he
that was
hold
a
on, Deshaun
contract.
Watson didn't do. He didn't do none of that. He
That
didn't
was-
do none.
that
He
was
didn't
a-
do nothing in Houston.
Hold up, that was a contract that they inherit. He had got that
But
contract
that's
in
not.
Houston.
No, they not. No, that's not. They tore that contract up.
And gave
I know
him a
this for a
brand new
fact.
one.
Well, I mean,
They
well,
tore that
Cleveland.
contract up.
I mean, if Cleveland would have gave Dak Prescott that deal, it's because Cleveland don't know how to do good business. We didn't see this from Cleveland from years.
New York would have gave him that deal. The Raiders would have gave him that deal.
No, they wouldn't.
Don't forget
No,
they just
New
gave
York-
bullshit. They
wasn't
just
giving
gave
him-
Geno Smith
New-
$100 million. They just gave Geno Smith $100 million.
No.
I would pay Dak $65 million if I could win a Super Bowl or be as good as he is in the regular season. Let's not play like Dak ain't top 10. Dak is that guy, bro.
What I'm saying is,
guy.
what I am saying is, yes, Dak Prescott is a good quarterback during the regular season. I'm saying the type of money that they guaranteed him for is the type of money you give to a person that showed you something in the playoffs. That's the type of money that Patrick Mahomes was getting. You give that type of money
What did
to
Josh
a guy
Allen
like
show you up and getting his ass kicked every year by Mahomes? They still, you just gotta pay him. You gotta pay him. Josh Allen ain't showed nothing. Joe Burrow had 1 year where he beat Patrick Mahomes and he got paid.
Have Josh Allen won in the playoffs?
No.
Yes, he has. What are you talking about? He's just
never
in the
been to
AFC
the Super Bowl.
No, I said, has he won in the playoffs?
Dak don't have one playoff win.
Yeah, Dak does
Dak
have a playoff
has
win.
one playoff win. Daniels got more than Dak Prescott got in his first season.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Playoff win.
One thing I will say is this: can he do it again? How about that? Because I don't care what nobody say, man.
Did you see what? Did you see what his mama did? With the young lady. Come on, man.
Forget his mom, bro. I think the hate, and this is just me being a football fanatic. The hate Dak Prescott get, you would trade anything for a real leader. That dude's a hell of a football player, bro.
No,
it's a lot of guys. Lamar Jackson
is a football player, man.
Listen, I think you missing the whole picture, BBO. I think you missing the picture. Never said Dak Prescott was a bad quarterback. I've even been on record saying before we had got Jaden Daniels, if they wasn't going to keep Dak Prescott, I say we'll take him in Washington. I'm on record saying that. He's a good quarterback, but he's not worth $240 million 4 years, fully guaranteed. He's not worth that. He's a good quarterback, but he's not worth that.
Who is?
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson.
It's only one. Lamar never wins. Lamar never wins.
Lamar got more playoff wins than Dak. Lamar win MVPs. How many Dak got?
More playoff wins than Dak Prescott. All of those guys got more playoff wins than Dak Prescott.
Man, you named 2 quarterbacks out of 32.
No, I can name more quarterbacks.
Josh Allen and Joe Burrow getting that bread too. Josh Allen and
playoff win than Dak Prescott. Josh Allen got more playoff win than Dak Prescott. Jaden Daniels got more playoff wins than Dak Prescott. Matthew Stafford got more playoff wins than Dak Prescott. I can name a few guys that got more playoff wins than Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? He
The
got
AFC
one. He got one playoff win in his entire career.
Jalen Hurts.
Jaden Hurts got more playoff wins. He got one in his entire career. Russell
and
Wilson got more
he
playoff
hasn't
wins.
had a decent coach yet,
Oh,
and he never will.
Don't try to say that because Mike McCarthy, he was
No,
considered a good coach in Green Bay,
no,
but now he went
no,
down there with a
no. When
nasty
you got
Dallas,
Jerry,
nasty Dallas brass, and
I'm
y'all
not
going
saying
and
he
y'all
got.
going
I'm
to
not
blame it
saying
on
you
Mike.
don't. I'm not saying you don't give this man $100 million contract. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you don't give him what they gave him. That's what I'm saying. You don't give him
It's
what
called
they
the
gave.
going rate.
He
It's the
was up
going rate.
next.
It's the going rate in the
He was
NFL,
up
bro.
It is not
next.
the going
He
rate.
was.
It
Yes,
is
it
not
is.
the going rate.
Yes, it was.
The
They
going
just
That's why
rate
they
is not.
overpaid
they just
Lamb.
paid how much they just paid Brock Purdy.
No, it's not the going. He made it the going rate. It was not the going rate when he gave it to him. He became the highest paid quarterback. They made it the
Yeah.
going rate.
You always, man, that's what happened when you
What are you talking about?
negotiate. You reset the market.
No. You
You
changed
reset
it.
the
What you
market.
said. You said that was the going rate. It was not. They made it the going rate. They made it. It wasn't that before they gave him that contract.
Hey,
Joe Flacco got more playoff wins, and my brother the Zoom. Salute to you and salute to the Queen Tay Tay in the building. Baker Mayfield has more playoff
Hold on, real
wins.
quick.
A lot of
Hold on. Let me
guys that
ask
got
you.
more
now,
playoff
so
wins.
now Dak
So
is
hold
a
on.
bum. I love it.
Is Brock Purdy worth $265 million?
No, I'm telling you, he's not.
No.
Because
But
of
he
what
got
they
more
gave,
playoff wins than Dak, don't he?
and
That's
that's
what
what
they
I'm
gave
saying.
him.
Because
Brock
what
Purdy
they
do
gave,
too.
what they gave Dak Prescott is going to
Damn.
make Dak Purdy get a contract that he should never get.
Yeah.
It's going to make him get a contract he should never
That's
get
called the
because
going
of
rate.
what Dak Prescott got.
Yeah.
That's what's going to
Brother
happen.
Free, that's the going rate, man.
You gonna pay
It's
number
not.
one.
It's the going rate now. It wasn't the going rate when Dak Prescott got his contract.
When quarterback look the same way TJ Watt at every position, when the next person up, when they get paid, they usually reset the market. That's how
Yeah.
it works.
So
Yeah.
that means it wasn't the going rate. That means they
That's why it's called resetting the market.
Exactly. So it wasn't the going rate. They made it the rate.
All right. You got
They
it.
made it.
You got it.
It wasn't
You
the
got it.
going rate. They made it.
You got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying the man wasn't worth that much amount of money. He should
Now
have.
let me ask y'all this.
Contract, but not that.
Bro,
Not
you
that.
look the same way what they always tell you. You're worth what you negotiate. Whatever you can negotiate to get, that's what you're worth.
Yeah, I mean, and then y'all don't win. Y'all can only blame it on your owner.
Are they gonna blame it on now? Are the Raiders gonna blame it on Tom Brady? Geno Smith, and didn't they pick up Pete Carroll and Geno Smith?
I believe
They
so.
picked up.
Y'all, what y'all think about that tandem? Geno Smith pretty solid, but you think they got the pieces to do something decent? I know they got Max Crosby. He's the most
No.
beloved defensive end in the world.
I mean, they got Geno Smith, they got Max Crosby, and they got the rookie running back. That's it.
Now they got Brock Bowers. Remember, they got Brock Bowers too.
The tight end is
Brock
good,
Bowers
yeah.
and Brock Bowers. That's
They
it.
just ain't got no receivers. Like
They ain't got no receivers.
I can't name their receivers.
And Devontae Adams went to the Rams, right?
Yeah. But I mean, you can't win a lot of games with only a running back and a tight end. You can't win a lot of games that way.
Let me see what their receivers is looking like.
Their receivers is
Y'all
trash.
I'm never gonna underestimate Pete Carroll. Y'all know that.
No, I'm not.
And
I'm not
Brady?
underestimating Pete
Dante
Carroll. I'm
Thornton.
not underestimating Pete Carroll. I'm just saying right now he don't have much to win with. I'm not saying he's a
They
bad
got
coach.
Dante Thornton. Hold on, real quick. They got Dante Thornton Jr., Trey Tucker, Jacoby Myers, Colin Johnson. I do like Jack Beck. I like Jack Beck. I think he had the rookie. Tommy Malott and Charles Grant. Those are the 6 main receivers right now, supposedly.
Yeah, they don't have much to win with.
They don't have no high name, you know what I'm saying? Nobody that stands out right now, but I think we got to see what they looking like in preseason, Free. It might be dynamic.
But see, this is
because you know they still got Amir Abdullah and they got Ashton Jeanty.
I don't buy in preseason.
I don't think
I don't buy in the preseason.
they ain't got Amir Abdullah.
Nah, they
No,
don't
how
got
They
him
many?
no
got they
more. I
How
got
many?
forgot.
Raheem Mostert, right? I think they
How
got
many?
Raheem
How many of
Mostert.
those players? How many of those wide receivers has clocked over 1,000 yards?
I don't even
Ever in
know.
their career. I think didn't Brock Bowers just do it? Let me see. Yeah, he
I
had
Brock
said
1100.
Bowers
I said
did.
I said receivers. I said receivers,
Hold
not
on,
tight
let
ends.
me see it. I
I
tried to
said
sneak him in
receivers.
there.
I know
Jacoby.
I know
Jacoby.
Brock Bowers.
Yeah, Jacoby. Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby Myers got over 1,000 yards last year.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
With New England?
Nah, with the Raiders.
Oh, okay.
Y'all sleeping on Jacoby. He had
No, Jacoby.
129
Oh,
targets, 87 catches. He just
Jacoby.
clipped over 1,000.
No,
He got
Jacoby
over.
Myers. If you hanging your head on Jacoby Myers, you gonna lose.
Oh, free. You lose
He has never been in a conversation of
They
top
got
receiver ever in his career.
Dante Thornton Jr., the rookie from Tennessee. You know he gonna be a monster.
Is he?
He might be better than Jacoby Myers, and he's
Yes,
a rookie.
he is.
I don't think he's
He
gonna be.
is. Free, you know that.
I don't know if I don't know how much of a monster he's gonna be.
Check him out. We'll see. We're gonna see.
I don't see them. I don't see them making any. No, you gotta think about who they playing against. They playing against Kansas City. They playing against Denver, and they playing against the Chargers. You think they're gonna beat any of those guys to win that division?
Nah, it ain't gonna. I mean,
Exactly.
I doubt it.
Exactly.
I doubt it. It ain't looking good for him.
Exactly.
They ain't gonna do it.
You got Denver, probably the best defensive team in that division. You got
Yeah, I'm
Kansas
looking
City,
at their roster
probably, if not the best offensive team or one of the best offensive teams in that division, and then you got the Chargers.
All right, well, let me go. Let's go through this.
Hold on, real quick, bro. Real quick.
Yeah.
This man, I'm just looking at the brother Thornton, right?
Yeah.
Last season, let's see, that man, he had 661 receptions, bro. I mean, 661 yards receiving.
How tall is he, Doug?
He's 6'5".
Okay, that's all that matters.
What? That's all that matters.
Yeah. High point the ball, man.
How many games did he play, Dub? How many games did he play?
He played, let me see. He played all 13 games. Yeah, he finished the year with a total of 26 receptions, bro.
I couldn't say Philip Dorsett. We all know who that was. I was just trying to.
And you talking about college where they do nothing but throw the ball.
Hey, when I seen his name, I just say he sounded good.
That's all they do is throw the ball in college. That's all they do. Unless you got a premier running back, that's all they do is throw the ball in college. And this man only got 600 yards.
That brother said, man, 26 receptions free. Now, the crazy thing, he a deep. Now, look, now.
That's what I'm saying. He had 26. Think about that, free 600 yards on 26 receptions.
Nigga,
that's crazy.
I'm looking at how many yards the man got. The man had 26 catches. That's not a lot of catches.
He might have a bad quarterback play.
Only had 600 yards. That's not a lot of yards. Neither
but
one
26
of them
catches, that's a lot of yards.
Yes, he was there for a deep bomb. He was there for a deep bomb. He coming in, he catch two or three deep balls. All
right, that's what Geno Smith. Did you just say that's right? That's what Geno Smith need. He need him somebody to take you over the top.
Yeah, but that dog, you talking about college.
What's his 40 time, Dub?
Now he's
what's his 40 time, Dub? Let's talk about it.
He's in the pros
if he running a 4.4 free, you got to give me some 6'5", 4.4.
Let me see.
That's got to be respectable.
I'm gonna tell you something. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Since you getting real hype about this, I'm gonna tell you something real quick.
I was trying to move on to the Broncos.
He ran. Now look, he ran a 4.3. He ran a 4.3.
You got to give him something. Now you got to
6'5", 205 pounds.
Since you want to get super hype about it, let me bust your bubble real quick. Let me bust your bubble.
If his highlight tape is probably ridiculous.
Because it's highlights.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's only 26 catches.
The man had
40-yard catches.
No, the man had 26 receptions. where is it at? Hold up. The man had 26 receptions in 600 yards.
Mhm.
Dog, I'm gonna tell you how bad of that is. What team did he play for?
Tennessee
Tennessee. Dog.
Volunteers.
Tennessee is known for throwing the ball.
Mm.
Well,
That's what they do.
they started relying on the run game a little more last season with with Heupel there. Josh Heupel, he liked to run the ball, so they had the brother, I think Jalen Wright. They had him. He was really the bell cow for that offense. And
What's the receiver that I wanted from Iowa? What is his name?
From Iowa?
Yeah, from Iowa. I think it was. I think it was.
He just came out this year.
Yeah, Trey something.
From Iowa.
Burke.
He don't got
tall,
the if he ain't 6'5",
no,
4'3".
You talking about Trey Harris? I think Trey Harris. He played at Ole Miss, I believe.
No,
he was about 6'5", 6'4", something like that.
Burks, Treylon Burks. Oh no, that's not him. That's Tennessee Titans wide receiver. Dang, what is his name? He played with Iowa. I think it was Iowa, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Iowa. Oh, I can't think of his name right now. Oh my God, that's gonna kill me.
Either way, free. Like you were saying,
I don't think the Ravens going.
The Raiders, they ain't gonna get out of their division. I mean, football is too tough, bro. You got to have a GOAT quarterback to pretty much win in this era.
I don't think you meant Iowa. I think you probably meant somewhere else.
It might be somebody else. I saw him in yellow and black. I thought it was Iowa. It might be another.
No, you talking about Missouri?
Nah, this dude, he was tall.
Tall.
I remember he had like a 4.4 speed in the 40. He had like a 4.4 speed in the 40. But it might not be Iowa because I don't see him I don't see him on the roster for last year. It might not be Iowa.
Let me see. Let me look at you talking about the one from Arizona?
What's his name?
Ted McMillan?
Nah, his last name start with a B. Start with a B. I remember we was talking about him when we were doing our draft joint.
Let me see.
We was when we was doing the draft, we was talking about it.
And you said he was tall. Pat Bryant? Yeah. I don't think it's Pat Bryant.
I can't think of his name. Anyway, it don't even matter. But I'm just looking at the receivers. I mean, if you look at the receivers last year, that dude was not considered one of the top receivers coming out of the draft. He was not considered one of the top dudes.
You talking about Jaden Higgins, the one he went to Iowa State?
It might have been him. For some reason I thought it started with a
light skinned kid, 6'4", 214.
Yeah.
You right. He caught 140 passes for 2,100 yards, 15 touchdowns. Oh, that's in 2 seasons, but still, that still is ridiculous. So that's over. He averaging over 1,000 a season, for the last 2 years.
But I think he ran like a 4.4. I think he ran like a 4.4 or something like that.
Okay.
But I mean, dog. I mean, like I look at the guy from the Raiders.
Yeah. Higgins ran a 4.47. So, and he did go to Iowa State.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, hold on, I saw him at Iowa. But yeah, it was Iowa State. I knew I saw but yeah, so he ran a 4.47. But that, I mean, he ran a 4.47. Yeah, dude, he ran a 1/10 of a second faster, which is a big difference. People act like it's not a big difference. It is a big difference. If you ran track, you know that it's a big difference.
4.3 speed is crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. If you ran track, you know that it's a big difference. But at the same token, he's not slow. At 4.47, that's not slow. And this man caught 1,000. He got 1,000 yards each season. And some of it was more than 1,000, to be honest with you. But he got 1,000 each season. So even though you're a fast guy, I mean, that man only had 26 catches. Man, we had 26 catches. No, I don't look at 26 catches and say, hey, he's very productive. No, he's coming in situational plays. That's what I look at. 26 catches, 600 yards. He a situational player. That's what it is. Situational player. He comes in.
I mean,
We need a
That's a
bomb.
good point. That's a good point.
you
We
never
need a
know what
bomb.
you never know what he can develop into. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
why.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you know, a lot of times they pick you up off of your traits. You know
No,
that
he
off
can,
of the potential.
they can definitely develop him into being a better player. I'm just going by
He ain't gonna be no
what
day
I'm
one
looking
guy.
at.
Is what he's saying. He
Because
probably not gonna be
when
that
I
guy.
look
We'll
at
see.
26 yards, 26 catches and 600 yards, I'm like, okay, he comes in for special plays. That's it. They need a touchdown or something like that, or a Hail Mary or something like that. That's what I see.
they bring the
That's
brother in
what
for man only.
Hey, they took.
that's what I see.
They did draft him in the 4th round.
Yeah.
Deontay Thornton.
I mean, like I said, they might got him as a punt returner. He might be a punt returner or something like that, or he
He
could
too
be
tall.
one of those.
He too tall to be a punt returner.
I mean, he might be a kick returner. I don't know. I mean, hey, the dude got some speed, so you're going to use him. You're going to use the speed. So, like I said, he might be a red zone guy. He might come in
But
just for the red zone.
my thing is man,
He got
the
4.3
40,
speed free. He going over the top. You got to
but
use that.
but the 40 football speed and 40 time all that, it's just different. You know what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying?
different. It's a big difference.
It's a huge difference. Football speed. They used to tell me, my partner. They say he only ran like a 4.7 or something like that at safety. But when they were playing Slaughter, he had all the 4.4 speed running past everybody, and Quinn walked that man down. It's a difference in that type of speed. You know what I'm saying?
Because when you do the 40, you ain't got no pads on or no helmet or none of that. You're loose. Your limbs are able to move freely. But when you got those shoulder pads on and you got those daggone leg pads and your cup and your helmet on, you adding another 10, 15 pounds. Are you still 4.43 speed or are you 4.7 speed?
Yeah.
So some of those dudes
That's a
lose that
fact.
speed when they put that helmet on. Some of them stay fast, some of them don't. Now, another thing is you can be fast, but are you quick? Because just because you fast, that's straightaway speed. Are you quick? Can you get out of the blocks fast? Can you lose your person in coverage? Can you
cut? Can you run route?
Yeah, make a cut and disappear. So that's another thing that I look at. See, that's the thing that Terry McLaurin has. Terry McLaurin runs route very well. That's how he's able to get behind a lot of people because of his route running. He's able to he's fast as well, but his route running helps him get past people.
Hey, for you remember the receiver from Miami? I believe the brother name was started with an R, or his last name starts with an R. I believe it was Miami, but the brother's slow. You know what I'm saying? According to his 40 time, he ran a 4.4. I mean, excuse me, a 4.7 or something, and he's short. The thing is he was always open, and the reason he was always open because he understood route running, he understood reading zones and being able to sit down in the zone, reliable to the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Playing receiver is not really about long speed. Now it's always nice to have it, like with Randy Moss. If he could get behind you, you know what I'm saying, it's over. But at the same time, having an understanding of how to apply your speed, because you don't run routes at 100% full speed most of the time. You know what I'm saying? You set routes up. So I don't know. Hey, the brother, I don't know how good he's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Ted Johnson, who I'm talking about. No. Not Ted Johnson. Xavier Restrepo out of Miami. You know, I just think that Julian Edelman wasn't a fast guy. You know what I'm saying? Wes Walker wasn't a fast guy, but they understood how to set their routes up and how to be quarterback friendly and be open in what they needed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I was about to say, if you look at Luke McCaffrey and his brother McCaffrey, most people would say Christian McCaffrey is the better athlete. But when you look at all of their measurements and when they did at the combine, Luke McCaffrey is better than him as a running back and as a receiver. He's better than him in every category. So they measure you but that doesn't always mean that's what you are. They just go by that, and they say, "Oh, well, this guy's a 4.4 speed, and this man, his shuttle hurdles is a daggone a 3.5." I'm like, okay, well that's good, but does that translate on the field? Because yeah, he might be good in the drills. They practice the drills, but how does that translate on the field?
Hey,
So
one of my favorite coaches is Rob Marinelli, and you know he used to say, "Man, I don't care what they do in the underwear Olympics. I don't care about that. I want to see what happens when I get you out here on the field and in pads. You know what I'm saying? That's what means something to me." So,
yeah. Oh shit, it's 8:25. Dang, BBO.
we started talking. So,
yeah, we forget. But I mean, I appreciate everybody coming up. We're gonna get back at it next week. We're gonna get back at it next week.
We got to start talking some college football too, Free.
Oh, real quick, I gotta ask y'all this before we get off. LeJontay Wester, he got drafted a few spots ahead of Jimmy Horn Jr. LeJontay Wester, he went to the Ravens, and then Jimmy Horn Jr. went to the Panthers. What was y'all?
They say Jimmy Horn showing out too. They say he's showing out right now.
Yeah, he is. Jimmy Horn. I had a short on Jimmy Horn. That man catching everything. That man catching everything except for a cold.
They say he might be a starter on that team come the start of the season.
Yeah. And I was wondering why he fell so far in the draft, but that's what's good. That's good to hear, man.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. A lot of times, guys fall in the draft, and it could be some off the field issues, or it could have been their medical history, things like that. You never know what it is. The reason why teams go a different direction, because you can see the talent on film, but it might be something else that we're not catching behind the scenes, that they're able to get the backstory on these guys that we're not privileged to. So it could have been a number of things. Like I said, it could have been the family structure, and they didn't like how he handles money or whatever happened. He might, if we get this man his money, this man might go out here and act a fool. We ain't trying to bring that here. So it could be anything. Well, we never know what it is.
And real quick, three on Wester. He played at Colorado as well, I believe. And
he did.
Only thing I don't like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. He's too small, bro. I think when we go back and if you might have it up now. If you go look at his size, man, the man like 5'10", 150 pounds or something. Like, bro, you can't be. I mean, it's the NFL. I think he could be a slot contributor, possibly a punt returner, but I don't see him doing too much. I think Jimmy Horn gonna have a much better career than he gonna have.
Yeah, and that's the same thing. Like when we drafted Brandon Banks, he was a kick returner and punt returner. I mean, he came in for situational plays on offense, but the man was 5'8", 160 pounds. I'm like, all you got to do is breathe. Right, all you got to do is breathe on him. He's gonna fall. That man he's too small.
But I will say I thought that the brother over in Philly, what's his name? I can't think.
Sean Watson. Sean Jackson.
Yeah, no. That came from that won the Heisman at Alabama.
Devontae Smith.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was gonna be too light too. You know what I'm saying? But he came in and he showed out. You know what I'm saying? So you never can tell what they're gonna be.
But the reason why he's playing so well is because of his route running. Because of his route running, he's a small guy, but he knows how to sit down in the hole and find the openings. He knows how to make the cut, and then he knows when to get down and when to go out of bounds. He ain't trying to take no unnecessary hits.
Yeah, he protects himself well.
Yeah, so a lot of times it's the little nuances that these receivers gotta have in order for them to make it to the next level, because they can be good in college, because college is just a bunch of bodies running up and down the field. But when you get to the NFL, it's more of a strategic playing field. You gotta find your way around. It ain't no running up and down the field like it is in college. Nah, these dudes is the best of the best. So because you was able to run around in college, all these guys are the
Everybody
best.
fast. Look, everybody fast in the NFL.
Right.
Everybody hit hard. So
All these guys, these are the best of the best. I mean, you got over what? I think like 50,000 players in college. In the NFL is roughly only like 1,000 something. I want to say it's I think it's like 1,500 players.
1,500, yeah, 1,500, 32
Yeah.
teams, 50 man rosters roughly. Yeah,
Yeah.
52, excuse me. But so yeah, about 1,500 players.
Yeah, so it's only like 1,500 players. So these are the best of the best. Out of that 50,000, we narrowed it down to 1,500. So yeah, it ain't no just running around and you catch the ball and you're gonna have the same success. Some of them able to do that, but majority of the ones that get drafted, they never make it to the next level. They get drafted, and a lot of those guys are busts. That's why they get drafted as late as they do. Because
And I will say that my bad, Free. The game has started. The Chargers up. They didn't score the first touchdown, 7-0.
Oh, it is. I forgot. It's the whatchamacallit game tonight, ain't it?
Will
the
Disley
Hall of
got
Fame
a.
game.
Trey
Yeah.
Lance is the court. Trey Lance is with the Chargers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Trey
yeah.
Lance was he got the start for tonight.
Trey Lance trash,
would-
bro. He trash.
You only
Come on,
said
bro.
that. He only said that because he ain't with y'all no more. If he
No,
was
no,
with y'all-
no. Even when he was with us, I still, even then, I thought that what's my boy name? White Buddy. He was our backup.
Rush.
Yeah. Cooper Rush. Thank you. Man, Trey Lance. I'm just being honest. That man, he wasn't never. I still didn't. I never understood why we traded for him. I had no.
I don't know. I don't know why neither. I was glad because I heard a lot of Washington fans wanted Trey Lance. I was glad we didn't get him. I was like, nah. I mean, he's athletic, but nah, he don't have the vision.
And the man ain't got no touch. He has no touch. I'm literally. I remember watching training camp, watching this man throw the ball. Everything is either on the line or over somebody's head, and it's like, bruh, come on, man, you gotta. The NFL is more about window throwing than anything, so you got to be able to hit them windows.
Yeah, I mean, you got when you're a quarterback, you gotta be able to make all the throws because those easy throws are far and few between.
Sure.
You don't have a lot of easy throws, so you got to be able to make all the throws. You got to be able to throw through tight windows at times. You got to be able to throw the deep ball. You got to be able to throw the post corner. You got to be able to throw the out route, and the out route is sometimes the hardest throw, especially when you're throwing it to your
across the numbers.
Yeah, when you throwing it to the opposite side of your strong side, that's the hardest throw to make, and so you got to be able to do that. If you can't do that, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be a top quarterback.
Man, hold on.
Now-
What is this route that I'm seeing now? It's a sluggo route, really. But the problem is they running this route, and they doing it in the middle of the field, like the slot. Act like they slant, and then they shoot straight up the middle of the field. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even know if this gonna work. And even in Dallas, I'm seeing them run it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, I don't understand that. But go ahead.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it's just they trying something new, something that nobody's seen before. So when you get accustomed seeing certain plays, you know what a person going to do. Okay, he's running across. I know he's going to do one or two things. So they trying to add another wrinkle in it, so you have to worry about something else. So it's just something that somebody said, "Hey, ain't nobody doing this. Let's throw this in there."
Let's try this. Let's try this right here.
And that possibly be a good way to get a penalty too, because after 5 yards, if you get grabbed or something, or you beat somebody, get behind them, they might grab they might grab you or whatever, get a little holding penalty or something like that. But let me, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the Chiefs with Patty Mahomes. What's going on with his receiving core? I've been hearing. Have y'all heard anything about Worthy? What's up? What's going on with the guys and Kelsey?
From everything I've seen so far. Oh, go ahead, Free. Go ahead.
No. I was just about to say, they're playing just like they always play. I mean, if anything, they might got a little bit better compared to what they looked like last year because they got off to a shaky start last year. It wasn't the typical Patrick Mahomes that you used to seeing. Their offense wasn't moving like they normally do. Like they had a lot of close games last year, and we're not used to seeing that from Kansas City. We used to seeing them get the lead and they just run away with the games. But last year they had to win a lot of close games. So I think they're back in their normal groove. That's what I've been seeing.
I think so. Xavier Worthy, that's your speed guy, and he had a heck of a game in the Super Bowl last year. Then I still don't know I don't know what to make of Hollywood Brown. Me personally, I still don't know what to make of him. If anybody can make you good, I think Patrick Mahomes can. Rasheed, what's the brother last name? Is it Rice? Is Rice? I think.
Rashee Rice, yep.
I still don't know what
I
happened.
know he had some trouble.
That
Yeah,
was his court situation. I don't know what happened with that. Did he get out of that?
I can look it up real quick, but I think he did. I think he is going to get suspended a few games, if I'm not
he
mistaken.
didn't. No, he didn't.
He didn't.
No,
No,
he didn't.
I believe no, he didn't get out of that. I believe he actually has a sentence coming up,
Oh shoot!
or he has another court case, I should say.
Okay, so and I don't know. Real quick, Juju, that man just fell off. He just fell off the map, didn't he? I don't know what happened to him. Now I will say I do like that they picked up the other boy from Iowa State. Oh my God, Royals. What's the brother first name? Damn, free. Look, it seemed like the draft was so long. It was so long ago. I don't forgot the folk name now.
He already got sentenced. Rashee Rice, he has sentenced to 30 days in jail and received 5 years of probation for his role. So his status for 2025 start of the season remains unclear. He's still likely to face a suspension, but he is participating in training camp.
Yeah, so I don't know how that.
Yeah, I did. I was like, I knew I heard he had a sentence. He had a sentence hearing, or it was coming up. I knew I saw that. So he did get sentenced to 30 days. So 9 times out of 10, he's going to probably end up being suspended for the entire year.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if he's playing, but the buddy from
it depends on what the charge was. I ain't looking all that. I just seen what that. Did y'all see what the charge was?
For you to get
the way Roger,
30 days and 5 years.
Goodell is playing right now.
For you to get 30 days and 5 years of probation, it was something serious.
Yeah.
They don't get good.
The way that Roger Goodell doing when you
5 years of probation.
Yeah, if your representation. Go ahead, Free.
Charge just picked them off and ran it all the way back to the 3.
Now they marked it at the 6.
Told you, my guy Derwin James, man, he gonna have his. He gonna have the boys.
Okay.
Man, Derwin James out, man. That brother, he could have been so good.
You don't think he's still gonna be the GOAT? I mean, come on, man. He still got a few years.
Ed Reed is the GOAT now. He ain't finna be the GOAT.
He played with Ray, but I got you though. You right. I mean, Tom Brady gonna say the same thing. So respect.
Hey, man, Bill Belichick will tell you the same thing too.
Everybody know the mental was unmatched.
Yeah. Hey, Doug. What I just say? I said you got to know how to throw the out route, and that was literally what he just got picked off. The out route. Literally,
it's tough to throw it. It's tough to throw that. I hate that route. I hate that route. Even on Madden,
you got to be able to throw that route.
Even on Madden, I hate it. So. Okay, it wasn't that serious.
That's one of the top.
Okay. Not real quick. 3. Zoomverse said, "Nah, it wasn't a serious situation. He was involved in a multi-car crash last year." Okay. Okay. Well, 5-year probation and 30 years in jail. I mean, 30 years.
5 years probation. That sound like similar to Tank Davis. He must have left the scene.
Yeah, a hit and run or something. Oh yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's what it sounds like, a hit and run. It's similar to Tank Davis. The same thing Tank Davis got: 30 days in jail and 5 years probation. Literally the same thing.
So, hey man, look,
that 5 years probation is never great, man. That's
horrible. That's horrible. 5 years of probation, bro. once you
So and
violate
it
it
was
one time,
and his situation was he was just driving fast. It says he was driving his
Ooh, nice way to
Lamborghini at
keep
a
your
high
legs
speed,
moving.
lost control,
Nice
causing
way
a
to keep
chain
your legs
reaction.
moving. That nigga,
I don't know.
with
For I
The
all
think
he
he
got
accident,
down
the
there
there.
for a
accident
touchdown, that was
occurred on
about
the
it.
Dallas freeway. He was just driving fast. He wasn't drunk or nothing.
Okay.
But I don't
Dang,
know how they
he
got
got
him. I don't know how in
he
the
got
world.
5 years for speed.
Yeah, that's something. But he caused an accident.
No,
Let me
he
see if
got 5
anybody
years for
passed
the
away
for the for the
for
for the
reckless
car
driving.
crash. I'm telling you, he reckless driving, or like I said, he probably left the scene. One of the two.
No, that's you. I'm still reading. He did leave the scene, and he was with
Okay.
Knox. Who was Knox? Who was Knox?
He was
And
with who?
Knox driving. Oh, there was racing. He must have been racing somebody
Nah,
because
yeah.
somebody had a Lamborghini and somebody had a Corvette. So they was racing and they caused the accident and then they left the scene.
Two.
Failing to
Okay,
check on the
Say
real
people
quick.
they
this is the
injured.
district
He
court
said,
too.
yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead, Free. Read that.
No, he said Rice pled guilty in district court to third degree felony charges, collision involving serious bodily injury and racing on a highway causing bodily injury.
Mm.
Man,
So
hey,
it was two third degree felonies. So that's why he got the 5 years probation.
The
but real
judge
quick.
added the 30
Go ahead.
days just based on the severity of the incident.
Okay. Real quick, going back to your point though, I think Jalen Royal, I think he's gonna have a chance to make a big impact for Kansas City in the second half of the season. As a rookie, I don't think he come on strong that strong to start the season off. But once he kind of get the speed and understanding, I think he's gonna have a chance to make. They put Sterling Sharp in the Hall of Fame. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Sterling, man. Sterling Sharp was that dude.
Definitely.
Yeah, Shannon. I told you Shannon Sharp was going to make it to the Hall of Fame. I told you that.
No, Sterling, not Shannon Sterling.
I mean, I said Sterling. I meant to say Sterling. We was talking about that earlier this year. I said Sterling should have made it to the Hall of Fame.
And we both agreed.
He definitely should have made it to the Hall of Fame.
Much sooner than he did. I thought he should have been in the Hall of Fame, me personally. So,
yeah.
But nah, hey, shout out to them, man. I'm glad they gave their brother that.
It was somebody else that made it to the Hall of Fame this year too that was deserving it. It took him a while to get into it. I'm trying to remember who the other person was. It was Sterling Sharp, and it was who else was it? It was somebody else.
All right, so Antonio Gates made it. Eric Allen, Jared Allen, and Sterling Sharp. Man, that's crazy.
Was it Antonio Gates? It might have been Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates, he definitely should have been in the Hall of Fame because he's been out of the league for a while.
And then for Jared Allen to get in there, shout out to him. Eric Allen, shout out to Eric Allen. Eric Allen was a dog too.
When did Antonio Gates retire?
I don't know.
Because it seemed like it's been more than 7 years.
Though. I want to know how they just put Eric Allen into the Hall of Fame though. Eric Allen should have been a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's still a few guys that I think that should have been that should make it to the Hall of Fame that hasn't been in it yet. There's a few guys that should still be in it.
Hey man, Eric Allen was killing. I remember Eric. That man. I remember him mostly.
Yeah, I don't know why Eric Allen hasn't made it yet.
But hey, at least they put that brother in there. But man, that dude was Eric Allen was tough out there.
Some of these guys, I think they be waiting too long, and some of these guys make it to the Hall of Fame, and they don't even get a chance to even see themselves make it to the Hall of Fame because they didn't pass on because they waited so long to put them in there.
And Eric Allen, that man had to retire in 1999 or something, 2000. So, hey man,
something
Eric
like
Allen,
that. It's been a long time.
Hey man, one of the best safeties out there, man.
He said Gates retired in 2020. Dang, it was 2020.
It seemed like it was longer than that. Yeah, I was gonna say it seemed like it was longer than that.
Yeah.
Oh well, all right.
2020. I mean, well, I guess he was the first ballot because it's been 5 years, so I guess he was the first ballot because you have to be out the league for at least 5 years.
Yeah. Man, look, I'm looking at it. Eric Allen had 54 interceptions, bro. That man had 54 interceptions. That's crazy work. Like, that's crazy work. Oh, this is a good game though.
That's what I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's on the same level as the Honey Badger. I think the Honey Badger had like 50-something interception, or I think it was like 52, 54, somewhere around there.
You think you think he get into
like 52,
we kind of talked about it, but you think he get into the Hall of Fame?
I'm gonna say if he does, it's not gonna be first ballot. It's not gonna be first. Now, if you look at his stats he got very good stats. He got very good stats. And
who is this dude throwing to? What is he doing?
I don't know who he's throwing to.
Jefferson said, "I'm making the team, bro. 2 picks. I'm making the team this year."
Yeah, but I mean, when you look at his stats, I would say his stats should put him into the Hall of Fame. But then you got to think of the era that he's playing in. See, like Eric Allen, he played in that era where they wasn't throwing the ball as much. They threw the ball, but they wasn't throwing as much. It was still a run-heavy league when Eric Allen played.
Yeah.
So that's what you got to look at those as well. Because like I said, when we was looking at Honey Badger stats, I was like, dang, he got some good stats. But you got to think about the era that he's playing in.
Hold on. All right. So, yeah, he had 685 solos. I ain't really getting into the assists. He had 11 sacks, 7 forced fumbles, 7 fumble recoveries, 36 interceptions, 4 touchdowns. Yeah, man, he like you said, he probably won't be first ballot, but he probably get in. I think he might get in.
Yeah, I think he might get in it, but it's not gonna be first ballot. It's gonna be some years. He gonna probably be be in his mid 40s. I mean, not mid 40s, his mid 50s by the time he make it into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he definitely gonna be in his mid 50s.
And for him,
because it's a lot of good players.
How many years did he play? 10, 11? The Honey Badger. 11 years?
11 or 12, something like that. I think it was 12 years.
I don't know. He was a ball hawk.
I think he played. You know what I'm saying? He played 12 years. Yeah, I mean, when you look at his highlights, they show that's all they show is him intercepting the passes. Yeah. Every time you look at his highlight, they just show him intercepting passes.
What you thought about?
Oh my God, yeah. I don't know who that dude was throwing it to. That
he just threw it up. He threw it up for good look.
No, the dude didn't even have any separation. That's the reason why George Pickett that's Kenny. I said George. That's the reason why Kenny Pickett ain't with the Steelers anymore.
No, that's what's his name? That's the quarterback over there. Kenny Pickett. He injured with Cleveland. I think that's Allen. That's Allen out there at quarterback for the Lions.
Oh no, that is Allen. He
trashed too though. So
it's not. Yeah, them niggas look alike because I swore that was Kenny Pickett. I swore, but that was Kenny Pickett. They look alike.
No, well, they both played for Pittsburgh at the same time, I think.
Wow, that's even worse. That's even worse. Pittsburgh ain't had nobody. They were like, man, Ben Roethlisberger, we need you to come back for one more year. We got to find somebody. We ain't ready. We ain't prepare ourselves properly.
They did, and then they had a chance to draft Shador, didn't draft him, and some type of way went and signed Aaron Rodgers. Why would you go get Aaron Rodgers?
No, why did you hold on to the ball and get sacked way back there? You could have threw the ball away. Trash. Trey Lance is trash.
He trash.
That man is trash.
But Free, I'm a little ahead of you, so I ain't gonna say too much. I'm gonna let you talk about it because I'm a tad bit ahead.
That man is trash. No, that's one of the first things that they teach you. Get outside the pocket and throw the ball away.
Throw it in the
Live
dirt.
to play another down. We're not
That's
trying to lose no yard.
We can't look. You can't win the play on one game. I mean, you can't win the game on one play.
Nah. I mean, unless it's a Hail Murray and you Jaden Daniels, but you ain't him.
Here we go. Hey, hold on. I want to ask you this though. I want to ask you this. So, what you think about Jameson Will? I can't even say the brother name. Williams, the brother. Williams, the receiver for Detroit Lions. What you think about him?
Oh, he's good. He's good. I like him.
That joker fast.
I think if it wasn't for the fact that they had St. Brown, I think he would be their number one receiver. If it wasn't for the fact of St. Brown, he's good. I like him. He was one of the X factors that I was looking out for when we played them in the playoffs. I was like, we got to watch him because everybody focused on St. Brown, but don't forget about Jameson. Jameson is another good wide receiver that go unnoticed.
He's solid. He's solid out there. What you Free, win the draft?
No, why are they putting Kyle Allen back in there? Put Kyle Allen leave him on the bench. Get the other quarterback in there. We saw what he could do. He threw 2 interceptions, 2 drives in a row.
But man, this is the first preseason game. You got to play all the scrubs. Every scrub got to have a chance.
You got to get the other guys in there. We know. No, he had a chance. He's been in the league for about 4 years now. At least 5 years.
He said he had a chance.
I can't even believe he's been in the league that damn long.
He had a chance, man. Damn, get him out the game.
Yeah, he been in the league for about 5 years. I can't even believe he's been in the league that long.
Let me see. Jefferson, the dude who got the 2 interceptions right now. Damn. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm looking at the depth chart. They ain't even got this man on the depth chart.
He's not. These are all of the second and the third and fourth string players.
No, I'm looking. That's what I'm looking at. I got. Hold on. Is this the right team? It got to be the right team. No, it's the wrong team. That's why. I'm out of order. I'm looking at the wrong team. I'm always looking at the wrong team. All right, here we go.
What's going on, Mark? What's going on, Dr. Mark?
Shout out to Dr. Mark in the building, man. Shout out to my brother. Let's talk about it in the building as well. Hey, okay, so Tony Jefferson, he's third. He the third string. He third on the depth chart. That man just made the team. He just made the team.
Yeah, he just made the team. He do this one more game. He's on the team. One more game. He got one more game to do this. Because you only get 3 preseasons. All you got to do is do a one more game.
He ain't got to do this. Like this. He don't even need 2 interceptions. All he need to do just make sure you ain't out of position. As long as you ain't out of position, you make the team, bro.
Yeah, but I've been saying if you do this again in the next game, you on the team. You might have moved from third string to second string.
He might be the backup now. And really because
that man is not letting nobody get behind him.
They got him listed as a strong safety, but it looked like he's playing free out there.
He is the strong safety. He is the strong safety because if you go back and look at that first interception, he was playing the flat. He was playing the flat, and he stepped in front of the pass. That last one, I guess they probably was playing a cover 2 because he was back there with that side of the wide receiver. I mean, with that side of the corner. So they might have been playing a cover 2.
All right. This dude ain't why are they highlighting this dude? He ain't what did he? Okay. He caught a pass. What's the dude named Tesla?
Yeah. September 8th, Chicago Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings.
Hey, hold
Monday
on.
Night
Hey, Freak.
Football. That's the
When-
first Monday Night Football.
When is the draft? When is the draft for the league?
That's what we got to talk to Thomas about, because
And how many people do we have
is the one
signed
that's
up so
supposed to be
far?
setting all this up. Oh, let me see. I haven't checked in a minute. Last time I checked, ain't nobody signed up yet. That's why I was telling y'all we got to promote it. But let me check right now, see if we got anybody that signed up. Let me see. Because I know I'm signing up, and
Yeah, I'm
I might
signing up
win
too.
my money right back.
Right. It's gonna be me and you in the league.
As of right now, let me see. Because I told everybody, put the money in the Cash App, and in the message, leave your email address and your name so we can get back in contact with you and set you up for this league. It's still pulling up. Nobody signed up yet. So that's something we got to talk about on Sunday, because if they want to get this this fantasy football league going, we gotta push it starting now. It's August 1st tomorrow. We gotta start pushing, because the draft is probably gonna be somewhere around the week before the first game.
The first week, yeah. Okay.
It's gonna probably be right the week before the first game. So I know the first weekend is September 8th. That's when Washington played their first game at 1:00 against the Giants. So that Thursday is, I'm sorry, September 7th. So that Thursday is, so that's 6th. That Thursday is September 4th. So we got to do it the week before September 4th.
Okay.
I mean, I'm winning the league anyway. So I mean, everybody just be playing against me. It's me against everybody.
I feel you on that. I'm just gonna tell you, I suck. I suck at fantasy football. Every year, half my team end up injured.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. We started this fantasy football with Southern T a couple of years ago, and what's my man name? K Savoy. K Savoy had never played fantasy football. This man won the entire thing. Never played fantasy football a day in his life, and the first time he played, he won the Super Bowl.
That's how I usually go, bro. I don't know what it is. I never understand it. Those individuals who never did it, once they start, they be fired immediately. You like, hold on, man. I done studied and recruited, and I done tried to put this thing together. And now you come in and get kicked. What's going on?
Guess who his number one pick was? Guess what his first fantasy pick of the entire draft. Guess who his pick was?
Patrick Mahomes.
No.
Who?
This nigga did a cardinal sin. This nigga K Savoy drafted a field goal kicker as his first pick of the draft.
A field goal kicker.
Field goal kicker. He picked up a dude from the number one field goal kicker that year.
Baltimore.
I think he was
Tucker.
No, not Baltimore. It was what is his name? Carlson from the Raiders.
Why he picked the field goal kicker first?
Was it from the Raiders? He picked a field goal kicker. We was like, what? No, this nigga K Savoy picked a field goal kicker, and he won the Super Bowl. He had some good plays. He had some good players, but I was shocked when that man picked a field goal kicker. I was like, K Savoy, you don't do that. You save that to the end. He like, nah, this man is the best field goal kicker in the league. I said, we understand that, but that's not what you do first. But it wasn't nothing we could tell him. He won the Super Bowl, and then we could tell him. I was like, my bad, I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you right there. You just be out of order. Hey, hold on real quick. What time BBO going live?
God, I was just looking and I don't see him. I don't see him set up. I looked at his. I went to the channel. I was like, "Damn, BBO should be live right now," but I don't see him set up. 9. I don't even see him. He ain't even make a thumbnail for it yet. So he ain't even set it up because I'm on his channel right now.
Damn. Let's see.
But yeah.
Hey, hold on real quick.
So, so football is back. We are back in the full swing of things.
All right. Look, school done started back around here, so I had to look. My son yesterday was the first day of school, right? So he got home today. He called his mom. His mama talking about, man, he can't go to bed at 10 no more. He got to go to bed at 9 because he looked tired right now. I said, the man looked fine. He looked like he looked just fine. She said, nope, you got to promise me he going to bed at 9. I said, well, you heard your mama. Hey, who am I? Who am I?
Oh, he go to school from his mother's house?
No. He go to school from my house, but when he
she called him and told him to go to bed at 9.
Yeah. She said when she looked at him that she thought he looked tired, so he need to go to bed. And I said, God.
Oh. Like, you don't even believe me. How you gonna tell me to go to bed an hour early?
It's out of order, man.
That'd be the crazy thing. Man, hold on. I'm trying to watch my shows. You making me go to bed an hour early. My show's still on.
Hey, forget your show, man, and go lay your butt down. That's why I said give me a second so I can tell them go and lay down now.
Diamond, when they go back to school? The 25th. They go back. My grandkids go back to school August 25th.
The 25th? How we start? How look, we went back to school a whole month before y'all.
Yeah. I mean, when I was going to school, we didn't start school until either the week before Labor Day or the week after Labor Day. It all depends on how it felt. Usually it was the week before Labor Day, and then we'll be out of school for Labor Day.
Hey, man, shout out to Dr. Fields in the building, man.
What's going on, Miss Fields? Dr. Fields? But yeah, we will always go back to school in September. So going to school in August, that's new to me. I ain't never went to school in August.
They went to school in July.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes like I was saying before, sometimes these kids nowadays, they might need school all year round because they be getting way out of hand during the summer. They be getting way out of hand. No, we had a joint down at the National Harbor where the MGM is at. They had to set a curfew for 8, I think it was 8 o'clock. They had to set a curfew for 8 o'clock because down at the National Harbor, they had like a group of like 20 kids. The oldest kid was like 13 years old. The youngest kid was like 9. They were just running around down at the National Harbor at like 11 o'clock at night. And at 11 o'clock at night down at the National Harbor, that's the club scene. People go down there to go to the little sports bars and the bars down there and the little clubs and stuff they got down there.
Hold on, hey, Free, true story. So when we went to the one time I done been to DC, right? That's one of the spots that my aunt took us was the Harbor Place down there. It's like it's kind of like on a pier or something, ain't it?
Yeah, it's right there on the pier. It's right there, overlooking the Potomac River.
Yeah.
Like if you look across the water, you look right at Alexandria, Virginia, right across the water.
Yeah. I done been down there before.
Yeah, they got the big Ferris wheel down there. Now they got the MGM casino down there. They be having a lot of shows down there too at the MGM. Every week is a show. It's just like the one in Vegas. They have a show every week. They had New Edition had performed down there for a couple of days. They had Shaka Khan down there for a couple of days.
Man,
They
they
had
don't
Tony
call
Braxton.
they don't call y'all Chocolate City for no reason.
Yeah. I mean, it's still Chocolate City. When you go to, if you get away from downtown, it's still Chocolate City. It's just not Chocolate City downtown. Downtown
Yeah.
is where all of the other people that's not from DC, move there because of their jobs and stuff like that. But once you leave away from downtown, oh, it's still Chocolate City.
Half the people in the city work for the government down there.
Yeah, majority of them, whether they work for DC government or they work for the federal government, majority of the people in DC work for the government. Well, I ain't gonna say majority of the people, but down around the downtown area, majority of them work for the government.
Hey, Free, you ever been to the Pentagon?
Oh yeah, I've been. My stepfather used to work at the Pentagon.
So look, so I think I probably told you this story, but so my aunt, she used to work at the Pentagon, right? And so she gave us a tour and all that kind of stuff. And you know, my aunt, she very religious person, all that kind of stuff, but and can't never tell you what she do. I always say she worked for the CIA because she can't never tell you what she do. But during the tour, right, we come across this place. It's called the Alien Autopsy Room. On everything I look. And I say, hold on, man, what is this room right here? And my aunt say, that's interesting. I ain't never seen this room. It's going this way. Let's keep moving. I said, wait a minute. We gonna act like we gonna ignore this?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And I would say 9 times out of 10, your aunt probably did work for the CIA. 9 times out of 10.
I don't know.
The CIA, the CIA is a more of a, how can I say this? It's a nice way of saying she's a spy. That's the nice way to say a civilian spy. That's what the CIA, because military got spies as well. It's called the intelligence. The combat intelligence. That's basically what they are. They spies. They go back, get all the information, and feed it back to the command center. They go and spy and feed all the information that they get back to the command center. So I think the CIA is a civilian way of saying spy.
I told her so we all stayed, you know, well, most of us, we stayed at her house, you know what I'm saying? Huge house. But I said, all right, for breakfast today, I got all my cousins, you know what I'm saying? Most of my cousins, they older than me, but I didn't get all of them, but I got probably about 10 of us. And so we cornered her in the kitchen, right? And she cooked breakfast for us every day that we all cooked, you know what I'm saying? We all had different things that we did, but so I said, look, y'all, we gonna get her right here. So we cornered her, and I told her, I said, look, auntie, you know I love you, but man, what do you do? Every time we ask you, you can't tell us what you do. Can you at least give us some idea of what you got going on, what you did, this, that, whatever? She said, well, the first thing is it's too many things in here that's transmitting. The TV, y'all got cell phones, this, that, all this other kind of stuff. And I'm like, hold on, what is it transmitting? Are they spying on us? She's talking about, well, I can't really say. And if I tell y'all what I did, I'm going to go to jail for a long time. So just know, me and my team, we got a special place in history. And I was like, well, what is that place? Well, I can't tell you what we did. I can't tell you that. But just know that we got a special.
Your aunt remind me of remember that that movie Meet the Parents, and then they came out with part 2, Meet the Fockers. Remember the girlfriend, the father, or the fiance? Yeah, the dad. He was a CIA agent, and he kept saying he worked as a florist, and but this man had a whole cave with nothing but intelligence in his daggone basement. Had all kinds of stuff.
Had a whole command center down there.
Yeah. And they stuffed that man. He ain't going nowhere. But yeah, that's what a lot of people tell me. Like I used to do cable, and one of the people's houses I had to go to out McLean, Virginia. And if anybody know about McLean, Virginia, that's where the CIA is at. And I went to this dude's house.
I thought that
And
was in Langley.
I'm
I thought
doing,
that was in Langley.
huh?
I thought that was in Langley, Virginia. I'm just asking. I don't know.
Well, the area is the area where the CIA is Langley, but the outskirts around it, the city that surrounds Langley is McLean, Virginia. The city that surrounds Langley is McLean, Virginia. But I'm doing this dude house, and he got a big ass house. He had an elevator in it and everything. And so I'm doing this house. He said, whatever you do not go in that room. I want cable in all of these other rooms. Don't go in that room. I need to be with you wherever you go, and I need to inspect the wires that you're putting in here. I'm like, what do you mean you need to inspect the wires? So one of the rooms that I went into, it was like his office, and I'm tacking down my line. I hit something. I don't know what the hell I hit. I hit something, but his bookshelf slid back, and the dude hopped up out of his desk chair because he's sitting in the chair like I'm sitting there. He hopped up out of the chair so fast, and the man was like, hey, I need you to leave the room. I need you to leave the room. And so I stepped out the room, and I guess he put everything back in order. He said, all right, you can come back in. He said, just don't touch right there. I don't know what it was that I hit because I couldn't see nothing. I was just tacking down the line, but when I hit, whatever I hit, the bookshelf slid back, and that man jumped up quick as hell. And he was like, hey, I need you to step out. I need you to step out for a second. So I was like, what the hell going on? And then I didn't know at that time, I didn't know where I was at. I was just doing my cable. And so I'm telling my people, he was like, man, you over there. He says, it's a lot of people that work for the CIA over there. I was like, huh? They were like, yeah. So they took me over there. They said, that's the CIA building right there. I was like, oh, okay. It makes sense now why he was acting so funny. But yeah, they real secretive about what they do. What's going on, Marky?
And real quick before Marky go, the crazy thing is, Free, the reason I said we had to trap an S because we had went to the Pentagon the day before, right? And we, after we get back, we all playing cards and doing all that kind of stuff, just kicking it or whatever. And I was like, so we all seen the room because I brought attention to that room, the alien autopsy room. But even before that, so you only one person can only have 10 people with them that they're gonna show around. So she had one of her friends that used to work at the Pentagon pull up, right? Well, because she used to work there, Marky, you got some background, Marky. Because she used to have, or the friend used to work at the Pentagon, she figured she would still have clearance to show people around. Well, the security dude was like, well, I can't let all of y'all in because it was 18 of us, and then her and her friend, and so that'll be, that's enough for 20 people to walk around in there. And so he say, ma'am, Miss Braswell, I can't let you in. I can't let everybody in right now. And she was like, well, you got to let us all in now because we're going to do a tour together and we got to go to church after this. And so he was like, but I can't do that. I just can't. She said, everybody out, check in. Hold on. She made a phone call, right? And she handed security guard the phone. And the brother say, hello? Oh, yes, sir. No, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. I understand. I understand. Hand her back the phone, say, I apologize. Y'all are okay. Go ahead. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, hold on, what the hell just happened? What just happened? And so we all get in there, right? We all get in after we done checked in through security, got our little badges or whatever. And my aunt, she say, what did y'all learn from this situation? One of my cousins, she said that my auntie got pulled around here. That's what I learned. I swear to God, Auntie Ted said, let's all bow and pray. I said, hold on, what just happened? I have no clue what's going on right now. I was like, it was wild.
Hey, Marky.
Man, it's looking bad out there in
Hey, I didn't.
DC. It looked like Terry requesting a trade, man. That shit crazy.
That's not crazy. That's usually what happens.
I know, but I just wanted to rub it
That's
in, man.
usually what happens. You ain't rubbing it on me because I don't get moved by that. That man is under contract. Like I said, they already had requests for Terry from other teams to request a trade for Terry, and Adam Peters already shut it down. Like, we're not trading Terry. I don't care how many offers y'all give us. We're not trading Terry. He ain't going nowhere. I didn't know Antonio Gates' son play college football. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Now I agree, Uncle Shelton. Trey Lance, he is looking good right now. He is looking good.
Trey Lance.
His name Antonio Gates Jr. Antonio Gates Jr.
Man, Trey Lance is a waste of a top 3 pick. I don't even
Now,
think he should be discussed ever again.
I said that earlier,
He
Mark.
played for he played for Michigan State Spartans.
Okay. What position he played? Tight end?
Wide receiver.
Okay.
Yeah. He's let me see what his height is. 6'2", 194 pounds.
Nah, hey. 194? Damn.
Yeah,
I don't
6'2",
know,
194
that comment
pounds.
is kind of sus, Sheldon. That comment is kind of sus.
Hey, Jared Allen funny, bro. That man said, hey, hold on real quick. Free Jared Allen said, Jared Allen, you know, they get their little opening statements when they introducing the players. That nigga, he named this preschool. Preschool.
That's probably all that schooling that nigga even remembers. Let's be honest.
And Jared Allen, man, he was that boy could play though. He could play some football.
Yeah, Jared Allen, he was a monster in Minnesota.
Hey, look, when he used to do the whole little rope, when he used to do the like he roped you, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jared Allen, man.
Yeah. He was, Jared Allen, he was JJ Watt before JJ Watt.
That's crazy.
That man was a monster.
Man. Hey man, Trey Lance looking great out there, bro.
Yeah, that's how he's supposed to look. He probably gets third and fourth stringers. He's better. He's supposed to look great. You've been in the league for 5 years.
Last time we saw him, the nigga threw 5 picks. This better be an improvement on what we saw last year in the preseason. Are you kidding me, Doug? I don't mince my words. I just speak the facts of what I see.
You and the facts, man. You and them facts.
Yeah, me and them facts. It's a terrible thing, ain't it?
Nah, you just be out of order most of the time.
This probably it's probably his last hurrah. This is his third team already. He's been in the league for 5 years. His third team already.
He got if he got to get at least that number 2 position. He got to.
Yeah, he got.
What kind of hoorah he could hope for after this, man? He ain't gonna never be a starter in this league.
Y'all know it's so crazy. So they also got the brother. What's the brother name? DJ Ungu. I can't say the brother name. There we go. Thank you.
What?
They got him on the squad, and they got Taylor Henneke.
They got French Fry DJ.
Yeah, DJ. They picked him up, but he ain't getting no pull. So,
man, that nigga belongs in a drive-through window. Did you see him last year? He killed Florida State. He's the reason Florida State sucked last year.
Hey, he would try. Where he went before that? He was at Oregon State, wasn't he?
Yeah, and they were good. Then they sucked when he got there.
He would trash everywhere he went. Now he was
same
trash.
thing with no, but Dub, it's not even that just he was trash.
he the programs would be great. He'd be in position to inherit shit. Then it goes downhill with him. And it's not like it's like okay, it's just that one situation. It's all the situations he get to. They suck. I can't believe this man actually has a roster. Wait, they still in training camp, right?
Yeah, no. He ain't got a roster spot yet. That's why he playing. That's why he playing in the first preseason
I was
game
about to say
because he ain't got a roster spot.
That'd have been a crime.
I think if he keep playing like this, he might make the team.
That'd be a crime.
Yeah.
If he make the team, it's a crime.
Hell yeah.
Hold on, which one? Hold on.
He's talking about the dude from Florida State. He's talking about from Florida State.
I was about to say you talking about Trey Lance or DJ? You talking about DJ?
I mean, shit, both of them.
Oh,
nah, Trey Lance is much better than DJ.
Hold on. So you want Taylor Heineke on your team?
Hold on. Can we really say that though, Free? Like Trey Lance, they said Trey Lance.
I say Trey Lance is much better than DJ.
I don't even know if we could say that. Like Trey Lance they said he's only played like less than 50 snaps between his senior year in high school to now.
Okay, this is how you do this. This is how you do this. If you had to pick a quarterback, you taking DJ or Trey Lance?
Trey Lance.
Exactly.
I mean Trey Lance, I guess. I mean.
Oh, don't say you guess. You know, man, ain't no way you taking.
So he's better.
Look, at least Trey Lance was good in college. DJ Unger.
To me, say his name again, Marky. If you ask me.
How you say that brother last name again? Unger Galea.
Uya Ungale. Stop being racist.
Man, just because I can't say it don't mean I'm racist.
I mean, you probably not gonna need to know how to say it. He probably not gonna need to know how to say it because he probably not gonna last that long.
What happened to his brother? What happened to his brother?
What are you talking about?
The same thing's gonna happen to him.
Did he have a little brother?
I think you're thinking about Tua's little brother who played in Maryland.
Okay, maybe I'm out of order then. I might be out of order. It wouldn't be the first time, man.
Yeah, I think Tua's brother got drafted in the 5th round.
Oh, he did? Okay, cool. I'm right. I said I think. Wait a minute. I am right. He do got a brother. Mateo.
Mateo.
No, that's his name. Mateo. Let me see what okay. He's still playing for Oregon right now. He's still playing for Oregon.
I'm about to say he ain't in the league. I'm about to say Mateo ain't in the league.
No. He's still at Oregon. He played defensive end for Oregon right now. So I just looked it up. So.
Oh, hopefully he's getting his money.
Yeah. Y'all get to go at it early. September 4th is y'all kick it off.
That's against the Eagles.
It off September 4th.
Oh yeah. I can't wait for that game.
Yep,
we putting hands on the we putting hands on the Eagles.
That's BTA day, belt to ass day.
Absolutely, we putting belt to ass on y'all.
Absolutely. I'm glad we can agree. Belt to ass day.
Yeah, that the Cowboy putting belt to the Eagles' ass. We agree.
In your dreams, loser.
When it happened, Marky, I don't want to hear no nonsense now. I don't want to hear no nonsense.
Oh my God, the Cowboys suck, dude. Are you kidding me?
Jared Allen had 136 sacks.
Jared Allen was a beast, bro.
Oh, and that's another thing too. That's another thing too. Von Miller is 12 sacks away from being 10 all time, number 10 all times in sacks.
Hey man, shout out to Von Miller.
That's a little motivation for Von Allen. Von Miller. That's a little motivation for Von Miller.
Hey man, when he played, I always say that he was small for the position, but when he played at Denver, bro, Von, man, and it's crazy because I don't know if y'all remember Justin Houston, right? So I know Justin Houston because I played against him in high school basketball, and then he
I
played at
remember Justin
Georgia.
Houston.
He played at Georgia with my partner, right? So I got went up there, used to kick it with him, whatever. Man,
Touchdown.
they be some of the coolest fellas. Like they just be regular niggas, bro. Like country niggas. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I always got respect for the country.
Didn't Justin Houston end up playing with KC?
Yep, he played with KC.
Yeah, yep, that's what I thought. But yeah, I remember Justin Houston.
Bruh, but hey, you know what? It's crazy. It's crazy. So when we played Justin Houston, them right. So we played them at camp. We never played them like I think they was like a 3A school. We was a 5A school, so we never got a chance to play them. You know what I'm saying, during the regular season. But we played them at camp one year, and bruh, it was the nigga hands so big. You know what I'm saying, when he was shooting free throws, and I got big hands. This man's hands was and he got them heavy hands. He got them country heavy hands. You know what I'm saying? And man, when he was holding the ball, getting ready to shoot the free throw, I'm like, bro, this nigga, man, this don't even make sense. The ball looked like a damn ping pong ball in his hand, bro.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. I was just looking at Jared Allen. Is it me? Or when guys is like real big in the NFL, far as size wise, they 250, 270 pounds. How come the black guys look like they get bigger and the white guys look like they lose a lot of weight when they get older?
I'm looking at
Jared Allen. I'm like, this man look. Well, because I was looking at Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates like he put on weight, but I'm looking at Jared Allen, and Jared Allen like he lost weight. I'm like, they was about the same size in the NFL.
Hey, Jared Allen kept working out. Antonio Gates said, I done put enough work in already, bro. I'm good.
They was damn near the same size when they played. And now I'm looking at Jared Allen. He about 225, 215. I'm looking at daggone Antonio Gates. He about 290. I'm like, you done put on weight.
Hey, look, he could go play left tackle right now. Antonio Gates.
I don't know what it is. These guys, they be putting on weight, and the other guys be losing weight. I'm like, hold up. One of y'all living comfortable, and the other one's still struggling.
I want to ask y'all a question real quick. So, we talked about earlier. So our left tackle just went down with a knee injury, gonna be out 4 to 6 weeks. I'm glad that I'm just happy he ain't tear his ACL. But what y'all think? Do y'all think the Cowboys should go and try to bring Tyron Smith? Y'all think they should go out and try to bring him out of retirement?
I don't know. I mean, if y'all want a older left tackle,
well, he gonna be better than anything we got going right
now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, most teams try to get younger. They don't want to get older. But if that's what y'all want to do, so be it.
It ain't about getting younger in this situation. You just need somebody to fill in until.
I mean, that's what your I mean, unless y'all don't have a reliable backup. I mean, that's what the backup's supposed to be. They're supposed to be somebody that can step in for a game or two.
Have you ever heard of Asim Richard? Have you ever heard of him?
Nope.
The man played Asim Richard. That man, he played tackle at North Carolina. He one of the backups right now. And then the other dude, I can't even think of his name right now. So I mean, we gotta have, but the good thing is
like,
as long as you ain't got pressure coming up the middle against Dak can navigate them the edges. He can navigate that. He can't.
Yeah, Jalen Carter beat him to death.
Man, are you crazy? What's his name been putting hand? And I love Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter, one of my favorite players all time in Georgia football history. What's his name? Put hands on Jalen Carter every year. Tyler, what's my brother? Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith put hands on Jalen Carter every year.
Well, he's gonna have to be putting hands on
That man ain't got no sacks against the Cowboys.
Carter.
That man, Jalen Carter, has no sacks against the Cowboys.
I bet he got pressures. Bro. I bet he got QB hits. I bet he got knockdowns.
Man, if I can get the ball off and throw and make a completion, and then the other crazy thing against Dak, we smoke y'all when Dak was healthy. We smoke y'all. Y'all let Cooper Rush. Y'all let Cooper Rush beat y'all last year, bro.
Well, shit. Let me tell you something, Dub. Right side, Dak ain't gonna be healthy by the end of that game. We're gonna have him.
Here we go with the line. Here we go.
And which game we let Cooper Rush win last year? We whooped the hell out of the Cowboys both games.
Hold on, Cooper. I'm pretty sure Cooper Rush won the game against y'all. Let me make sure. I might be wrong.
Like Larry, the last game that Micah Parsons was talking all this crap, and then he gonna say, "Oh, if you remove the 5 touchdowns, this was a pretty close game." Oh my God, I can't wait for the Cowboys show. This shit gonna be funny. Yeah, that shit was 41-7. What was the other one? Then it was 34-6. That's what y'all did against us last year.
I mean, hey, it was
y'all
Cooper Rush.
Even managed to score 14 points total against us last year. That shit crazy.
It's Cooper Rush. What you expect?
Yeah, I think y'all had Dak for the first game.
Nah, Dak didn't play the first game.
All right, fine. He did not. But still, trash.
He said, all right, fine. He did not. Hey, Dak got y'all number, though.
I mean, if you want to believe that, my sir, I think he's going to get beat to death this first week. Like,
Dak is 9-4 against the Eagles, bro.
He ain't 9-4 against these Eagles.
Man, he beat y'all the last or in what year is this? 2013.
Yeah. How
he
many
won
years
that game. 2013. He didn't play y'all last year.
Did you just say 2013? 2013.
I said 2020. My bad. 2023. My bad. 2023. I said 2013.
So it's been a couple of years.
My bad. I'm out of order. No. Dude, that wasn't even in the league in 2013, bro. He wasn't even in the league. So, nah, but at the same,
it's been it's been over 600 days since Dak Prescott has done this thing. You said he can do.
Since he played the Eagles, it's been 600. Real quick, Maria Taylor. So she went to Georgia. She played volleyball in Georgia, right? My partner Q, he was talking to
What's Q?
No, you don't know him.
Okay, all right.
But he played safety at Georgia. He was talking to another one of the volleyball girls. So I went up and I kicked it with Maria. You know what I'm saying? Fantastic time. She showed me a very lovely time while I was in Athens. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Maria Taylor, man. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely, salute to her. Nah, man, salute to the bum boy. This is gonna be a fun show this year.
This is the time of the year where it's gonna be a whole lot of arguing, a whole lot of exaggeration. This is the part of the year. The part of boxing y'all don't be liking when people be talking before the fight is made. This is what we about to get all year long.
We ain't got no choice. It's the football shit. Look, real quick, Free. Some type of way we done been live 3 hours. We didn't even expect to be live this long. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, hey. It feel like the draft all over again. Wasn't expected to go 3 hours. We supposed to be on for like an hour and a half.
Hey, hold on, Free, for the draft. One of them shows ended up being like 6 hours or something crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to shut it down in a minute because I got ready to take my wife to work. So I'm about to shut it down in a minute. She getting dressed now.
Where BVO at? BVO ain't live?
Yeah, he told me
he going live. Still ain't go live yet. That man BVO said, "Man, my birthday was the other day. I ain't going live."
I thought he said, look, he said, I think he said he had the fam around, so He had some extra time today.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
He ain't lied.
Yeah, this man did a late live yesterday. He didn't go live on Monday. Did a late live yesterday, and now I'm sorry, he didn't go live Tuesday. Did a late live yesterday, and now he look like he either he's not gonna go live or he's gonna do another late live today.
And me and Marky, we took the live over. We took it over last night.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Right.
It was supposed to be about the Man Act yesterday, but I guess he fell asleep or something.
Wouldn't be the first time.
What's going on, Jay Gibson?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay Gibson in the building, man.
When you be eating McDonald's, it be like that.
Said McDonald's. Hey, Marky, do y'all have McDonald's?
Yes, we do.
Is it the same? Well, hold on. How many times you been to the States, respectfully?
I've been to the States multiple times.
Okay. So you done had the real McDonald's and you done had the y'all McDonald's. Is it the same? Because
it's the exact same thing.
You know what's crazy, bro? I went to when we was in Italy, we went to a McDonald's in Italy. The food was totally different. Totally different.
Well, over in Europe,
that's the same thing. Same thing in Japan.
Yeah, over there
it's the same thing in Japan.
We don't use the same type of meat. Same thing in Japan. We don't use the same type of meat that we do over here in the States. Our meat is full of
even Japan
antibiotics.
menu. They have some of the same things that we have at our McDonald's, but they also have some of their own food on their menu at McDonald's in Japan.
Nah, the McDonald's in Japan, I've been there. It's crazy. Like, it's futuristic. They got a machine where you could get ice cream, you could get a soda, you can get a slushie, you could even get coffee. All you got to do is press the machine.
You know what I just...
And it even
all
got
the same machine?
Oh.
It all come out the same machine. It's going to drop a cup, then it's all just going to slush in there. It's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you what I seen. What I seen today.
Stores are even
not today.
crazier.
Yesterday.
Yeah, go ahead, Fred. Go ahead.
I saw something yesterday that I've never seen before at a restaurant. I went to a restaurant yesterday, and these niggas had a robotic waiter.
No, I done seen that too, bro.
I seen that.
No,
bro, but it'd be crazy.
That shit gonna cause a revolution.
The joint brought the food to the table, and then it turned around and rolled and went back to the kitchen. I was like, "Hey, I ain't never seen." I was like, "Y'all got a robot in this joint?"
Hold on. Did the robot did it have it had the digital face on it with a smile on it?
No. It didn't have a face. It was like you would think it's like a rolling shelf. It was like it was straight up and down, and it had like little pockets in it. And in the pocket was your plate of food, and it would come out the kitchen. It had the plate of food. You get the food off of it, and then it would turn around and go back to the kitchen. I was like, "Man, what the hell?" I ain't never seen this before.
And the crazy thing, I seen it at, we was at a little hibachi spot, right? And you know, at the hibachi spot, you can order, your different appetizers, but they're gonna cook most of your food in front of you. Man, the robot brought out all the appetizers, and I ordered sushi for one of my appetizers, and it come out in some type of way. It came straight to me, and then everybody else who was sitting at the table, it would go to each individual person, and it kind of had like a little shelf that extends, and it's almost like they handing you your food. It extend out, and you just grab the plate off of it. But I said, "But this thing got out of control."
Yeah, that joint. I was like, "Oh, the robot's taking over. We about to be an iRobot all over. I mean, all like Will Smith. We about to be out there joint fighting robots."
Nah, that shit's scary because did y'all hear there was actually like this post-apocalyptic group out there that was out in California that was talking about like AI is gonna take us over, and they were actually unaliving people. Like, they were a cult that was specifically saying that robots are gonna take us over and crap.
They were killing people?
Yeah.
I mean, excuse me, unaliving people?
Yeah, they had I'm gonna send you. It was a New York Times article, but it was just a string of murders. There was one, I think up in New Hampshire. Then they crossed country. They came over to California. and they unalived their landlord. It was after COVID when the rent freezes stopped. They unalived him. Then I think they said they unalived somebody else by down in LA. It was crazy. Then the
Wow.
leader of the group unalived herself. But yeah, nah, AI, that stuff is crazy. And we're gonna be at war soon. I agree with
Man,
Freak. We're gonna be at war soon.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I remember
Listen,
when I was
go ahead.
working at Amazon, they had the little robots that was on the college campus, and the robot has your package. It would literally go to the address where you live at and sit there, and you type in a code. The top of it opens up. You take your package out, and then it rolls back to wherever it came from. I was like, man, this is some crazy ass shit. Man. I ain't never seen none of that. I'm literally on Georgetown campus because I went to go pick my son up, and I'm seeing a little robot right across the street. I'm like,
hold on,
I asked my son, I was like, DJ, that's a robot. They're like, yeah, they come out here all the time and deliver people packages. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. I heard about it, but I ain't never seen it.
But think about it.
That's why Amazon. That's why Amazon don't want to unionize, because they should, like, the worker that or excuse me, the guys that don't got education, that rely on warehouse jobs, that rely on fucking delivery jobs that might get them benefits. Oh, they're gonna be pissed about this. They losing out.
Bruh,
It's over for those people. In
bruh,
the next 20 years, they're gonna have to figure out what they're gonna do.
I remember
But that line of employment is done.
Man, Uber is almost done. In California, they got the AI Uber going. And on everything, bro, they talking about, man, Nick, you sit in the back seat, it ain't nobody driving the car. The car driving itself.
Nah.
Man,
nope, I'm not doing that. No. They didn't already had them daggone Teslas crash into a daggone gas station and blew up. I'm not doing that. You're not getting me in no car.
I actually had to do a paper about self-automated cars for when I was in college. You're actually still supposed to remain alert to specifically to correct mistakes by the car, because this thing is not there's still technical error. It's still it could still breeze past a stop sign, and you gotta be able to still take control and stop it. Like, I would never trust no shit like that. I see people going to sleep, leaving the autopilot on. All of those people are gonna be bodies. And I think Elon Musk recalled all the cars that had the
with the Tesla, the way the Tesla is supposed to be set up is if you don't have eye contact at the stern wheel, I guess it's like a camera inside of the car. If it doesn't detect your eye contact, it'll automatically go out of autopilot. So you will have to take over the car. And that could very well be the case, of reason why some of these cars have crashed, because people might have fell asleep and the autopilot turned off and the car was still moving. It doesn't automatically stop. It just turns off. So you have to take over the wheel. But if you're asleep and it turns off, you don't know that it turned off. So that could be some of the reasons why these daggone accidents have happened. I don't know. I didn't read on it. I just know that I've saw multiple accidents from Teslas, and majority of them was on autopilot.
Oh, facts. EV. I want to get an EV. I want to try and get an EV in the next 10 years, but I don't want none of that autopilot crap in it. I'm good with just driving my car myself. I just want to get away from gas.
Yeah. But I'm about to shut it down. I'm about to get ready to take my wife to work. I appreciate everybody that came through.
Shout out to my brother Free, man. Real quick, Free, let me just say this. Man, shout out to you. Shout out to Marky Dan, man. Shout out to BVO. Shout out to B3. Everybody who pulled up on the show tonight. And me and B3, I said B3. Me and BVO, I'm on the phone with BVO right now, to be quite honest with y'all. Me and him, we will be live later tonight. You know what I'm saying? So y'all pull up, and we're going to act the fool like we always do.
right.
All right. I appreciate my brother Marky for coming up. And we will catch y'all on the next one. We will be back next week. I might drop a pop-up video this weekend or earlier next week talking about spring. Till the next one.
Take it back to the madness, had so how the city renamed Cigarettes Jack, so how even the mayor had a running with crack, but we all kept it real and we voted them back. But we got no stars that spit on bars like BET wasn't birthed in our backyard. So our NEG, our essence in our backyard, and Junkyard got us all going hard. You know where y'all at the USA Cap, you're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, you gon' be right back, when we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here, we ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC. I'm from the city to district, I own up to it, but right now I got a real big bone to pick. When this industry don't let us get some ownership, we got it taken, huh? Well, we own it then. This ain't a hit and run, no, we're not an accident. More like a hit and hold, sorta like we tackling. And we crank so hard cause we be practicing. And this is just the beginning, Slim. We just scrimmaging though. Lace up your Nike boots and pass with the Timberlands. When them brothers off the boat like they Gilligan, with a condition that we living in.